rock because it's making me sick. And when it just sits there and wobbles like that.
Hello, guys. We're back. I'm sorry we had a problem. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I'm sorry, guys. This is a new live stream. Ay, no. Oh my gosh. It's wobbling. Good evening again. Nobody here. Nobody here already.
You back on?
Yeah. Can you check? Let's see.
You got it on yours.
Let's see if we're back.
This live stream is not available. We must have a different one. This one's not available. So you have to go back.
Tada, guys! Can you read? I don't know what happened. There's always a problem. There you go. Sorry, guys. We messed up. Honey, can you please turn down the volume? No more because they will.
Yeah, because they're going on the other thumbnail. That's the thing. We've created a new one.
That's why it's okay. I don't know if they can see us because they will.
Well, they have to go out of that one they were connected to and then reconnect it.
Yeah. So if they cannot see or find our another live stream like the new one. So guys, I redo it everything because I couldn't go through. Jeff was telling me no, go back. Then it's ended up.
This is why you should come and get like 5-10 minutes early, get it set up. You always come right at the exact time.
And we are on live stream on your
I know,
side.
I'm just telling you, you should know. I tell you this how to do it every time and you're always late. You're always having problems connecting. This is most people get prepared. They get ready before it's due. Filipinas don't. Filipinas wait till the very last minute. Very last minute.
In front of you guys, he's making me. He's angry with me in front of you. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. We messed up. Tada! I don't know if anyone in the house because of the internet. It sucks. Why it like this? Every time we have live stream, it has a problem like this. See now the comments I cannot see. Where's the comments?
There's no comments because the only 4 people in the house are yours, that one, this one, and your 2 cell phones and the 2.
And the YouTube will know what you are talking. Okay, my gosh.
That's right. But you're just doing it to find out if it's working. So.
Honey, can you be on my side, please?
Be what?
Can you be on my side, not on?
I'm on your side. I just wish you would get in here and get ready before it starts.
Okay, let's see. And there's no comment also. What's happening? Baby?
Like I said, if you go back on here, they have that one thumbnail goes on. So you have to click on the new one.
Yeah, I have to go to. Let's see. Live stream. Right on. Yeah, there's no comment.
Oh, it's not coming through? You want me to try?
Yeah, can you please try?
Live stream recording is not available.
Yeah, maybe people will click on that.
It's not working. Live stream recording is not available. It seems like it wants me to record it. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, can you put the comment on it?
You can't get it to where it'll show a comment.
Ah, it's off.
Yeah, comments are off.
Comments are off. What did I do? Wait lang guys, wait lang. Comments section. Oh, it's not made for kids. Alright, now it's fine. You're good. Say, can you please put comment on it? Chat is disabled for this live stream. Okay, got it. It was made for kids, not for. Alright.
Still, I can't get it.
Ay, nako. It's so hard to be not
Oh.
techie person. Hold on. Let's see. It's working.
Not still working. I sent you one, but it didn't go anywhere.
Hmm?
I said hello, it didn't go anywhere.
Where is it? Maybe there's monetization. Let me see. Oh, monetization is on. Okay, details. Middles. Okay, customization. Chat. Live translation. Live chat summary. Live chat. Translation. Okay. It's all correct. Saved.
Okay, now have comments. You now have comments. Yes, but you can't. Yes.
What's happening?
It says,
What does it say?
Venus and Key says, you're like me tonight and take the challenge. Okay,
Tech challenge.
He said, now we have comments. Can you hear us, Keith?
Keith, can you hear us? Public visibility. Right. It's not made for kids.
It says, sign out and re-sign in again or try refresh.
Hmm?
He's saying sign out and re-sign in again or try refresh.
Refresh. Okay.
And then something Marlene says, but I can't understand it because it's not.
Erin, ang live mo nakasend
He hears
as
you,
made
yes,
for
loud and
kids.
clear.
It's loud and clear.
So if you want, you could do
Refresh.
by watching this one.
Wait
You
lang.
look on your phone, you can see the comments.
I will refresh again and again. Tudot. Wait lang guys. Reload. If I do the refresh, your pictures you made not be saved. I cancel again. No, I don't want to cancel. I will just go to the settings.
Well, you didn't save anything, so you don't have to worry.
Wait, kaniha.
Is there anything you need to save?
Because it will, another live again. Wait lang guys, please.
Like I said, put your phone over there with this in front of it, and you'll be fine. Just use this. Yeah, the comments are going through here. It's not going through your laptop. If you want, just put mine over there. Take that and put it over here so you can read it.
Okay.
Oh, that doesn't work there.
So,
You've got a stand there that's just made for that. You can put it right in front of you.
don't anything, just refresh page or refresh lang. So just refresh. Refresh. Prevent this page creating another dialogues. What's this? Reload.
What does it say here?
Changes
Prevent the
remaining
page from creating additional dialogues.
Oh.
Click on that, and then it wouldn't make any. There you go.
Thank you, kid. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't save anything, just
Okay,
refresh
get my
the
phone over
page.
there, okay?
Yeah. Ay, naku, thank you, Lord. Diyos ko, Lord. For how long it has been? My gosh. Ay, naku. Is it okay? Sis Irene, okay na ba? Yes. Can you see me, Sis Irene? I'm visible already with my beautiful and nice face and my handsome partner in life and partner in crime. Can you see us, guys? Yes, okay. Hey, I'm not always the dumb ass old truck driver.
Yeah, Keith saved the day. You wouldn't believe me when I said refresh it. We'll have to change a whole new one. Change a
Kid,
whole
thank
new
you
one.
so much. Because Jeff was what I'm while I'm I kind of I don't want to I
I
don't want
kept
to
saying
lose.
refresh it, refresh it. Oh no, change it, it'll change it, make it a new live stream.
Your words are being written on the screen though. Huh?
Our
Ah,
words
yeah,
not
you
on
have
there.
the same with the TV, like CC something.
No, our words are not on here. Not set up. We're not seeing our words on
Your
the
words
TV.
are still being written on the screen though.
Our words?
Yeah, words. Yeah,
Like
I
closed captioned, is that what you're
closed
talking about?
caption. Yeah. So,
But how
anyways.
come they don't show on our TV?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Honey. Yeah, you guys also
Yeah, we couldn't
your
see. We saw their words this morning for the first little while, and
first
then
little
after
while.
that, then they went off. The
Yeah,
closed
yeah.
caption went off.
Closed caption went off.
So I don't know, maybe something about
When
our
we
settings.
when I arrived here from our walking today, I arrived here like Jeff was watching you, Keith here, and then there was a caption. There was a
We should go. You can go to it, but it says it's
technical
not available.
difficulties. Oh yeah.
Technical
Technical
difficulties.
difficulties. Yeah, it has been like for a few minutes and then it went off on TV. So it's better if it's on TV because you can read it like big letters. The technical difficulties. Yay!
Well,
No, no, I'm just happy that
now
I
you
solved
know,
the
but now you
problem.
know you can refresh the page without
No, we
worrying.
did it before. You remember we did it before, but it
No, you
depends.
kept clicking on it, and then you say I don't want to do it because it'll change things.
Honey, let's talk about other things. Don't talk. Forget about that. Okay, we are on live stream. I'm not always number as old truck driver. Thank you, kid. Thank you so much. Harang, sis Irene, thank you for the harang. Thank you for the ads. Ads started. Thank, thank you. Well, what should we talk about? So, yeah, let's talk about the how was your adventure this morning? Okay, our adventure this morning was so good, and then we were just it was
Your
really
adventure, not our adventure. Your adventure with
yeah.
Venus
Oh
and
yeah,
her
our
friends.
adventure with Venus. So it was like you cannot really run because there are lots of people today. I was really scared because maybe the bridge will give up. The there's a pathwalk for people only, not on the this kind the blue a bridge for people who wants to walk in that
Well, from
bridge.
Venus's video, I thought it was really dangerous to walk from
Oh
SM
yeah, at the first
SM
seaside.
Seaside
Yeah,
all the way up to the Seaflex. I'm going, geez, you're walking with your back towards traffic coming to you, where if somebody accidentally went off the side of the road, you'd have no clue what to do until it hit you. You wouldn't even know it.
it was the start of the bridge. If the start of the bridge, there's already for people who wants to walk in there. And you know what? There are lots of racing cars. It was so noisy. I'm trying to film the racing cars, but then whenever I get out my camera, the racing cars are already gone. But then I'll just put it back, and then again suddenly the racing cars come. It's just suddenly it's so quick. Hello, Sir Brandy. Welcome to our live stream. We had a problem of setting up our live stream, so kind of messed up. There's another one, and then we reset it. I reset it. So I had a problem. I don't know. I'm not that techie, so I'm sorry. Zoom, zoom, zoom. What the zoom, zoom, zoom? Good morning, everybody. Good evening to you, Sir Bernie. Hello, sis Jocelyn. Ma'am Jocelyn, hello. Good evening. Thank you so much. Sir Bernie, how are you? Barrier. Good morning, Kit. Your best friend is here, Kit. Sis Irene, thank you very much. Hello, Nanay. Good evening, Nay. Shout out, Nanay, mother dear. Honey, Nanay is here.
Hello, Nana.
Nanay, Nay,
Nanai.
Nana.
Nanai.
It's evening, Bernie. Good morning from Eastern Colorado. Hello, Sir Daniel. Thank you so much. You're welcome. And look who has the number one crown, Bernie. Was number two, Sir Bernie. But you know what, guys? You can take the number one crown, Sir Bernie, if you put like too much comments. So Keith was the first one, so he has number one crown. So that's the style there. To get the number one crown, you should put so much comments, and you should be not necessarily number one, but whoever's the highest or the uh, um, much more comments in this section, so will be number one. Because Sir Bernie before was asking, where did you get your crown? So funny. I talk a lot. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you very much. Keith, it's okay. I will interview you and Venus. Like for example, how did you meet? Where did you meet? Something like that. And how do you end up like being together? And how many months you're together? What are your difficulties when it comes to conversation? When it comes to food? So be ready with that questions. Okay, I'm just giving you idea. And also you, Sir Bernie, if you come, I will interview you. After a few days in the Philippines, how's your experience? Did you met someone? Uh, are they good or bad? Yeah, honey, I will interview them.
Who?
Keith and Sir
Yeah.
Bernie.
You're going to interview them?
Yeah, I will interview
Okay.
them. What are their experience? So I can also interview you from your past, not me, not
You've
from you.
I think you've done that before, haven't you?
No, there's no deeper interview. I want a deeper
Well, you want a deep interview.
deeper information.
What kind of information you're trying to find?
Like
Deep.
like where have you been in that when you evaporate? So
I'm old. I forgot half the places I've been to. I can't remember.
just don't
You know-
limit
you know-
me
you know
on
when
my
you're old-
comments.
You know you're old when you have to go into the after you start walking out the door in the morning. You have, oh wait, I got to go in and touch my toothbrush to see if it's wet, so I can remember if I brushed my teeth or not.
Really? Is
Yeah.
it true?
Sometimes geez, did I brush my teeth? So I have to go in and check.
Oh, that's why I will have to remember. I will know if you brush your teeth or not.
Now she's gonna go in and check my toothbrush every night in the morning. Did you just brush your teeth?
Oh my God, you're gonna make me relive all that again. No, like no hurt feelings. It's already past. Is past. Move on, kid. You have a beautiful partner now. She's so amazing.
One thing good about when you get older, you tend to only remember the good parts in the past. You don't have to. The bad parts you just kind of just wash over. You don't want to remember it.
You know what? I have a professor before in my college days that it's good to have some bad experience in your past or some a little bit naughty things on your past, so you have something story to talk to when you grow old. At least when you're old already, you still have a smile in your face when you remember those days. So it's nice to be naughty sometime. I'm available all day tomorrow. Oh, that should be on the spot, huh?
He wants to be interviewed.
But I don't have that. Uh, maybe you will ask me for a what the professional fee. I don't have that. Can I do that for free, Keith? I'm not coming to the Philippines to meet someone. I'm coming for the lifestyle, not the wife style. Wow,
Yeah, that was me. I came. I wasn't looking.
that's very good.
I wasn't
Let's see if you can survive.
Yeah, I wasn't looking for anyone either. And then when you come here, it's kind of hard not to find somebody. Usually you come and it seems like this falls into place.
Yeah, let's see, Sir Bernie. Huh? That's your words, Sir Bernie. If you come, you will see the beautiful Filipinas, and let's see if you are not tempted or. I'm officially old now and get the old man discount now, Jeff.
I know I'm gonna have to talk to you, find out where all the discounts are, so I can start getting them too. Since I'm pretty much 10 years older than you.
Yeah, you should have discount.
Yeah.
I'm coming for the durian. Oh my gosh. Durian is in Davao, but we have also here, but yeah, in supermarket it
I want to
expensive.
try it, but the package they had it for some was a great big chunk, big chunk. And I didn't want to buy the big chunk and have it in come to throw it out if we didn't like it.
You said you tried it before.
No, I've never tried it. I
never
wanted
tried.
to try it. When we saw it in
okay.
the store, I said,
Yeah,
I'd
it
like
was
to try that, but I don't want to buy a great big thing of it. Like
it was
that.
in Singapore, yeah.
No, it was in Gmail. Remember the packages?
Oh yeah, he wants to buy. I said you can buy. I have serious CRS, Jeff. What's CRS?
I don't know.
What CRS?
Comfort room situation.
Ah, okay,
Comfort room situation.
okay.
I guess I don't get that one. Comfort room situation.
I have a lot of naughty. CRS comfort room situation. Tell the truth, Bernie. You're looking for the lady boys.
Uh-oh.
Ay. They're always making fun of you, Sir Bernie. Oh, Keith is making fun of you. Bernie, my best friend, said the same thing and now has a live in Pinay and 2 daughters.
Yeah.
Huh?
About coming to the Philippines without wanting to meet a wife, just coming for the lifestyle, but then ends up with a wife and 2 daughters.
Yeah, you cannot really say that you will not be tempted because of the beautiful faces of the Filipina. You should agree with me. Can't remember that. Can't remember shit.
Okay. Yeah, that was what I thought it would be.
I swear.
Comfort room situation. That it didn't seem like.
Don't fall off, Jeff.
Hmm.
Was laughing at me. The magnetism of the Filipinas is strong on CF. What CF? CF. CF.
Let me see. Yeah, I don't know. See it.
What CF, Sir Daniel?
See.
Bunny, I've seen you here, Bunny. Good evening, Bunny. But this is a new live stream, Bunny. Christian Filipino. Oh, how are you, Sir Daniel? Have you find one? We find yes, Keith. I read his announcement on your podcast last night. Another one bites the dust. What does it mean?
Another one bites the dust.
Yeah, what's that? Another one bites the dust. That's Michael Jackson.
Yes, Keith. I read this announcement on your announcement about probably just found a Filipina to connect with.
I found one. Oh wow! Congratulations! How is it? That was a good song. Sir Daniel found one Filipina in Christian Filipina.
Oh, and Christian, but not here. He's not here yet. Huh?
It's not here yet. It's supposed to come to the Philippines.
Yeah. Don't send any money. No matter what, don't send any money.
I found one. Another ad. Yay! Thank you so much, Keith. She has already passed that test, Jeff. Ooh. Ooh,
She
Mr.
hasn't asked
Daniel. Sir Daniel's heart is beating already. Tada! Good luck, Sir Daniel.
One thing about you know online dating is when you do connect with somebody, makes you really want to come quicker.
Oh yeah,
You want to get there as soon as you can. So,
yeah. Maybe someone will. I know.
because when I talked to you, wasn't it? When did I talk to you? Like a few months before I came. I talked to
Yeah.
you for a little bit, and then I didn't talk to you because it took me a long time to get here. It took me a couple months.
Mm-hmm. No ads on my side, Keith. Maybe you're a premium member, Sir
Yeah.
Bernie. If you're a premium member, then you don't have. You will not encounter ads. Guess they like you better, Bernie. Guess they like you better, Bernie. What?
The
Right.
train stuff is. Yeah.
Because of the ads. Right, that's exactly right, Jeff. The train has left the station and it is picking up speed. What's that?
Means that he's met somebody, and now he's going to do everything he can to get over here.
Ah,
So,
okay. Wow. That's a good, ano, that's a good sign that you are,
yeah.
you are excited for your Filipina. Tada. Now, Jeff, she is just being Pinay. Hey, she was only 15 minutes late. Actually, I wasn't late, kid. I was just having a problem on my laptop. So I wasn't late, huh?
I always tell her, I says, you should be there like 5, 10 minutes early.
Mm.
Like Keith, I think he's there 5, 10 minutes early
Oh,
to make
really?
sure
Today?
everything.
Today?
Well, no, I didn't open it up. I was slept a little late, but I mean, um, usually if you get it going and you make sure everything's okay beforehand. But my point was Filipinas never start on timer. It's almost like Mexico. You have the Mexican minute that's usually an hour late
Oh,
or more.
that's more
With the
than a Filipino attitude.
Filipinos might not be as bad as Mexican, but I don't think you ever want to start early. You always want to start right at the time or a little after.
You know what? Today, our schedule, I told Jeff that we will meet downstairs at 4:30, yeah? Me and Venus.
Yeah, and the only reason
And
you got
then
up at 4:30 was because I woke you up at 4,
he woke me up, he put an alarm, and then
and she
he
wants to
said,
sleep in. I say, no, you better get up, get up, get up.
and then I said, 5 minutes, honey. And then, no, no, you want to get up, you better get up.
You don't want them waiting for you.
Because
I
I
said.
know I'm a
Then you're down there
Filipino.
for an hour waiting on your.
Next year's trip is looking more like a Christian trip, Christmas trip. Wow. Hello, Daniel from Keith. Sir Brainy, I'm not a premium member. I just Jimmy the back of my computer. What Jimmy? Box with a screwdriver. In order for you not to encounter the the advertisement. Good morning, Kit and Venus from Sir Daniel. If you send supers Bernie, you have less problems. Go, 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 go. Da, da, da. Zero. Sir, you, sir. Sir, use. Ano, sir, use, sir. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for coming. Sir, use. Sir, use. Sir, it's hard to read the. Thank you so much for
Sure.
coming, sir. Use, sir, use. Sir, use, sir. Sir, use, sir. Thank you so much, sir. I forgot what's the name. This is from last night from Ate Queen. Thank you so much, sir, for coming. Oh, no, wait lang. I will subscribe to his channel. Ah, I already subscribed your channel, sir. Sir, use, sir. Good evening po. Good evening. Enjoy your time. Thank you. May jacket ka na po. Thank you so much. Who's less Keith? Huh? Less.
Talking to Keith.
Yeah. Bernie. Don't touch nothing. Don't touch nothing. Don't touch nothing.
No, it's like no, it's a don't touch nothing, don't buy nothing, don't sell nothing.
Nah, it's a stock. It's a stock market. It's a stock market, and it was that Henry? Oh no, not Henry. The guy that's a small one. Hmm. Thank you, Daniel, from Sir Bernie. Are you having coffee, Sir Bernie? Maybe Nanay couldn't find my live stream. I will message. Because Nanay want to watch. So, anyways, what do you want to talk about, honey, today? Yes. Wait lang.
Who's less Keith?
Yes.
Thank you, Jaden. Yes.
Sis, ang LS nakaset sa Made for Kids. They call me in my messenger, my friends, and they want to tell me about what's happening to
To your what?
my live stream.
Oh. So is this the one that this just goes back to the one you started at first, isn't it?
No.
Do they have to go out
No,
of
this
it?
is new one.
They have to go out of the
Yeah.
one.
That's why Nanay. Okay, so let's talk about.
Do you have a topic for tonight?
No, I will just talk about our experience in.
On the C-Flex?
No,
No. What are you trying to do?
I think I'm trying to.
That's all. Of it.
That's all. Okay.
Yeah.
Tada. Sir Jeff, I like your shirt. Why the black and gold is my question. Why the black and gold is my is
Because I found them on Lazada for like $2 a piece, and so I bought a whole bunch of them. And I buy like I tell
all the
my lead
sizes.
seller, if you think you're a large, get a medium and get an extra large, so that then you get all three of them because they're so cheap. And then give the ones that don't fit you away to your daughter or your son or somebody else. So anyway, these I like. They're really light. They're
It's polyester.
polyester.
So he likes
So,
polyester, and
yeah.
it's so cheap in Lazada here in the Philippines, Sir Bernie.
So I got like two of them like this, and I got like two of another one. How many have I got? Like 6 or 7 shirts that are kind of this kind
Yeah,
of style.
so cheap.
So that's why.
He's
That's
just
why.
a cheap person.
I'm a cheap guy. Yeah,
Yeah.
I really don't like buy clothes. I just want to wear something just really easy to get in and out of. So it's a t-shirt and shorts, 365 days a year. Except when I go on a cruise, I have to put pants on.
Yeah, that's the only time he will wear a good
Or
shirt.
on the motorcycle, I wear pants on those.
Mother Tucker's coffee. I had a coffee mug made with Kit's face on it, so I'm drinking out of that right now. I like your latest video, Mylene. Wow, thank you, Sir Daniel. Which one? The latest one, as in a few minutes ago? I didn't even watch it. Maybe there is a problem on it.
Now this is what is this? It's like a
There's a Philippine
Philippine
eagle. What's
no, it's
this?
a man. It's a man.
What's this?
It's a man. It's a
Lapu-lapu. It's
Lapu
the
Lapu. Yeah,
yeah, it's
Lapu Lapu.
Lapu-lapu.
It
It's
says Philippines here, so it's the way to say
this is
I like
Cebu
the
Lapu-Lapu.
Philippines, and
Yeah.
then the Philippine flag. So,
Philippine flag. Yeah,
you
that's
know, I don't feel comfortable wearing, American shirts. Come over here and say, oh, tout America, So I'd rather just wear a Philippine shirt while I'm here.
yeah. So I saw the shirt Jeff is wearing, and my first thought was that he member of the Philippine New Orleans Saints fan
I
club.
want to get one of those shirts, where they look where it's like it's been painted like a skin color with all the rippled muscles and stuff, so I can look like
Like
and
Jim,
Jim.
Jim was that the Jim that trashed the Philippines?
No, I want one that looks. I want the shirt to be like the photograph of somebody with muscular
Mm,
muscles, and ripped, a six pack.
ah,
So it's the shirt that looks like skin,
Skena, and I
but
got
it looks
you.
like somebody with really is in,
Mm.
with all my flab that's hanging out, they kind of hide that.
You have a very good plan, and you have to search it. Just type it there. Charmy. Hello, Sir Jeff. Shout out. Charmy.
Hello, Charme.
Yeah.
Is this your Charme or something?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
Charmy in
Charme.
Saudi.
Oh, really? In
Yeah.
Saudi? Wow. Big. Hope,
That's really
I
good.
hope you're enjoying your time there, Charme.
Charmy, enjoy ka daw ba dyan? Are you enjoying your time? I saw the shirt Jeff is wearing, and my first thought was, okay, I read already this one. Now, don't touch nothing.
Yeah, don't touch nothing.
Don't touch nothing. Sir Bernie, that's really a good guess, Daniel. Another ad. Wow, thank you, Keith, for the ad. Hello, Sir Jeff from Charmy. I think I went to school with a poly
Oh, yes.
free time. Free time for Charmy.
Free
Yes,
time.
she has always free
On
time.
Sunday, probably this Sunday night.
No,
And over there, it's not. It's probably Sunday afternoon. Yes.
Sunday, like 5 hours. We are ahead of 5 hours.
Yeah.
So 9. It should be like 5 o'clock there, probably. But he has this employer. She has this employer that no children, so they are big ones already. So she doesn't have work after cleaning, and
Oh,
so she's free.
that's
So,
good. She doesn't have little kids to chase
yeah,
after all
yeah.
the
She
time.
doesn't have any kids, so she's good.
Hmm. Hmm.
So what would be our topic?
That's why I was asking you what's your topic.
Okay, let's talk about the experience that you have for your motorcycle.
What experience?
The motorcycle registration.
Oh, the registration. Oh,
Kids already have their motorcycle registration, yeah?
well, yeah. When you buy a new motorcycle, they do it. The dealer does it for you. But when I did my registration, they didn't make it clear how long it was. There was always a question whether it was 2 years or 3 years because they didn't even know.
Yeah.
So after 2 years, I went down to register it. They said, "Well, it's not due yet." I went down to get the smoke test. And I said, "Well, how do you know?" And they said, "Well, it's the amount you pay. The amount you pay is only 2 years worth." And I said, "Well, how do I even know what 1 year?" So it was ridiculous. It's like that's how you tell. They don't have any kind of a date on it when it was due. It just said, "Well, it's only 1,400, so it's like 700 for 1 year." And I said, "Well, how do I know?" But anyway, so I waited the next year, right?
Yeah, yeah, next year.
And the next year we went down, and
Here in Cebu, that's
the second year we found out that I think the second year we found out that I had a temporary plate on because they for some reason after COVID they didn't have any, I guess, aluminum to make the plates.
oh yeah.
So they said just use the registration number, some kind of code on. Just use that as the plate number. And so I went down and had a plate made up with that number on it, and it's a temporary plate
Mm-hmm.
For registration. And then I wrote it on that for the first 2 years. And when I went to get the smoke test, they said, "Well, that's illegal. You're going to get a ticket.
Ticket, yeah.
So you have to have the regular plate on." I said, "Well, they never gave me one. They don't have it." So Anyway, they said go back to where we bought it. The problem with that was where I bought it was a place that was in Dumagetti, but it was sent from Bacolod to Dumagetti. So we called it up with Mylene's help. She was able to get them to search it out, and then they had it in Bacolod. The plates have been there. This one thing about the Philippines, when they say we'll call you when your plates are ready,
Oh yeah,
they never will call.
they will never.
You have
call
to
you.
go. You have to call them up. I didn't know this back then. So anyway, Mylene got them to send the plates to us in Leyte. So
I
we
got a
we got the plate.
template made. This is cute.
Yeah,
Kid,
yeah, but you have to get a plate. You have to get the original plate.
original.
When
Yeah.
you get your ORCR, since you just bought your motorcycle,
Mm.
when you get the original ORCR, it'll come with a plate. So don't worry about it.
Uh,
You just barely bought your motorcycle. Sometimes it takes a few months to get the ORCR and stuff. But anyway, we got the plate. Then we went down to get it licensed, and the ORCR.
Wait, tell them that first you bought the motorcycle when you were in Dumaguete,
Yeah,
and then that motorcycle is really not from Dumaguete. They take it
from
from
Bacolod. That's what I said.
Bacolod,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
to Dumaguete, and then you transfer to Leyte. Your motorcycle transfers to Leyte, and then
That's what we did. That's what I was saying. It was from Bacolod, but you called them up, and you got because I couldn't understand them with their language and my hearing, and you was able to get them to send it to us in Leyte, right? The plate.
yeah.
We put
So
the plate, but then we drove it with the right plate on for you. Then we had to get it registered,
mm,
and is that what we're doing now? Did we ever do that
that's the thing that we did lately.
lately? Yeah, that's what we had. Oh, you mean the late? Oh, okay. Yeah, you tell the story. Where we went back and forth, back and forth, back
Yeah,
and forth.
back
Okay,
and
that's what
forth.
you're talking about. Yeah, we go in there. We go to the smoke test, and then we go over there, and they say, "Well, yeah, it's not in the system." I said, "Why is it's in?" If I go to the LTO online, it has my motorcycle under my name in the system there, but it's not the system they're talking about. So we have to go down to LTO.
Mm.
So we go to the LTO in Cebu, right? I mean, it's SM City, right?
SMC.
And they say, "Oh no, we don't go. You don't go here. You go to the one in Galleria." We live in Galleria. We didn't even. So we go back there. And we go in there and say, "Well, we need to be in the system." And the guy says, "Okay, put your phone number here, and we'll call you, and it'll probably be done in a week." Well, a week goes by, 2 weeks go by. We go back in there, and is it in? Oh no! They start telling Mylene, "Well, we'll give me your name and number. We'll call you." She said, "No, we've already been here."
I'm kind of pissed off, really.
So I think we went back again, and then it was like,
Yeah.
then we were in Leyte for like a couple of weeks. Then we come back, and we go in there, and again ask them, and they can't tell us. The guy doesn't even look. I don't understand why they don't look. They got the computer right in front of them, but it says you have to go over. But Mylene was arguing with them, saying, "Oh no, we've been in here 3 times. We can't be coming in here all the time." So then the guy goes over and gets somebody behind the counters to, "Hey, can you get this solved for these guys?"
Yeah, because
And
I'm
what
already
was-
hungry.
And what was it? 30 minutes after that, we were standing at the counter for like 30 minutes, and then
Yeah.
we get up there. They said, "Okay, we've got it." But then we go back out. We had to go back again, didn't we?
Yeah, because you got a mistake.
There was a mistake on it because we went down. Oh yeah, then we went down to get the smoke test, and you know what happened? They said we can't do it. Well, isn't it in the system? Well, yeah, it's in the system. Well, then what's wrong? Well, there's no color of the motorcycle on the ORCR. You have to have the color.
Yeah,
They left the color
forget.
off. So you have to go back to LTO to have them
Yeah,
put
we
the color
go
on.
back again.
So
How
we go
many
back
times?
again,
Back and forth, back and forth.
walk in. But that time, we were lucky enough. We waited for like maybe 15 minutes.
Mm.
Asked the guy. Well, then it wasn't him we were supposed to talk to, but he had us go to another woman, and then the woman. And so it was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
The way,
so
I mean,
that's-
you think that somebody would kind of get disorganized, but it's pretty much disorganized as can be. You think that there should be some way of just making it better. But then the bad thing is I'm a senior, so I get to go kind of to the front of the line. When we go in there, there's like 40, 50 people outside waiting.
Yes.
And you can tell they've been waiting for hours. In fact, one woman was there when we went there first thing in the morning.
Very early.
And Mylene said hello to her. And when we went back and forth 3 times in the afternoon, she's still sitting there. You know?
Yeah, when we go
And she
back there.
didn't get
Afternoon time.
didn't get anywhere ahead.
Yeah.
She's still sitting there for like 4 or 5 hours just to get her registration.
Look what Kit is saying. Oh my God, I would have sold it and just gave up.
Well, the other thing is you can't sell it until you get the thing in your name. If it's not registered, that even makes more problems. You try to buy some. I bought a motorcycle with that the registration was delayed. I never did get it in my name. I had to give the motorcycle away. There's no way I couldn't get it. I even hired an attorney to do it. He couldn't do it. It's crazy how things work here.
Damn, I thought that would have worked. Sir Bern is sending so much message to get the crown from Kit. They're racing.
So now we have the same problem. We have a new car that we bought used, and so now we have to go get it changed in our name by ourselves. And we went to the attorney to have them get all the paperwork for us. Okay, so I know what the paperwork you need when you
Bye.
buy a car and what the seller has to have.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw them doing it all, and then they folded them all up, put it in a little folder, and gave it to us. And I came home. And then I go back and I look up online, what things do I need? I want a itemized list of everything I need to do to get this registered. So when I go into the LTO, I have everything ready. And it says, okay, you have to have the picture page of the copy of the seller's identity, his driver's license, his ID. And then he has to have 3 of his signatures on the paper. You have to go in there. You're supposed to have 3 of them. Or you're supposed to have at least 2 of them, one you keep, one you give to LTO. But anyway, I start looking through my stuff and we don't have it.
Yeah, the attorney didn't give
it
us.
us. Now we have to go back to the attorney tomorrow.
Yeah, we have to go
So
to
it's
the
like-
attorney.
It's like a revolving door. You just go in and out of LTO. It says you just, no matter who you go to, something doesn't get done right. You have to go back. It gets to where you can't let it get to you here in the Philippines. It's just the way it is. You just have to just accept it.
Yeah, but there's another way of doing that kind of stuff quickly. You have to pay more. Like for example, there are some fixers, but just be careful for the
Yeah,
fixers
A lot of the
because there
fixers,
are
they say it's illegal to do fixers.
there are some illegal. Yeah, there are some also that you know why they are fixers because they have connections inside. Also, they have some like under the table, but they are some of them are legit, but some of them also be careful.
Yeah, but how do you know which one's legit and which one's
Yeah,
not?
that's the problem.
thing. For a foreigner, you're kind of
Yeah, you
flying
take
blind.
the risk.
You have
take
no way
risk,
of knowing. Yeah.
So, yeah, but remember, regular guy, he hired someone before he got his first motorcycle. Remember that he said he has this fixer to fix everything. I remember that when we were watching about him during his first motorcycle.
But
That he hired someone.
like with a motorcycle, I don't think I don't know if I'd ever want to buy a used motorcycle again because of the problems I had with the one I bought used. For a motorcycle, for the extra $1,000 you'll probably pay for a new one. Just buy a new one.
Yeah, because the company will be in charge.
Ride it for 3 years and then sell it. Then you don't have to do it.
Oh yeah,
So,
that's better.
That's my Suzuki 250. I'm going to sell that because even though I got the registration and everything, but I just would rather move up on a better motorcycle. I should have thought about it because I don't hardly ever ride it anymore. It's just it's been sitting in here for 2 months without riding it. So
Yeah.
so I'll probably just sell this one and just keep the motorcycle in Leyte. It's
The
hard.
ADV.
Even here, I'd rather even Keith. He has the same attitude. You go out here, you take your life in your own hands riding a motorcycle in this traffic. Sometimes it's really busy. You have to be really aware. And what I like about the motorcycles here in the Philippines is riding in the province. And so probably just go with that one here and just keep a motorcycle in Leyte, where it's really enjoyable to ride.
We got the number one back now, Bernie. The racing. Good luck. It's drizzling here in Vancouver. Vancouver.
And it was drizzling today in Cebu.
I did the same for my license conversion and then get told I need three more things. Had to wait 10 days for the
Appointment.
appointment. Then the same girl never even looked at the papers she told me I needed. That's true. It poured here tonight, Bernie. Here
Yeah.
will be snow in another month, Bernie.
Yeah, there's no reason to try to figure out why things are the way they are. Just accept it and just because
Foreigner.
we're foreigners. It's best not to complain. Just deal with it. Just
Just patient.
patience. Just take your time.
Keith also is making fun of Sir Bernie. Your drizzle will be snow in another month, Bernie. And then you know how it's been ridden
Yeah.
and maintained.
Yeah.
Venus is terrified riding with me. I love riding in Bohol.
Yeah. Bohol, one of my nicest motorcycle rides was a week in Bohol. And I didn't get all over the place either, but it seemed like the interior was just perfect motorcycle riding. I don't think people really realize how nice it is on a motorcycle here until you get out into the province. Some of these islands, even southern Cebu, going up and down the mountain, I love that too. Negros to ride from Dumaguete to Bacolod, it's just super.
So CDO, honey, how about the CDO when we
Casitos was good. Yeah, it's good. Most of that's kind of like along the coast, though.
on the coast?
And there's kind of like two different rides. There's the one that's along the coast, which usually has a little more traffic. But then there's the interior roads. If you get like where we are in Leyte, we have the interior roads that go into where our property is.
Mm.
They're hardly ever busy, and it's not like you're not going like over 50 kilometers an hour ever. You're 50 kilometers an hour is on an open road where it's pretty well straight. But most of the time you're going, somewhere between 30 and 40 kilometers per hour, which is probably 40, 50 miles an hour. So that's another thing. If you're older and you're riding a motorcycle, here you're not going to go near as fast. So if you're a senior riding a motorcycle in the States, you don't want to be riding on the freeways going 80, 90 miles an hour. And the way the intersections go there, they got people going so fast through the intersection, and somebody just spaces out a light, and then you're dead. Here it's like, if you get in an accident, you might be broken up a little bit, but I very seldom do I hear somebody get smashed and get wiped out.
Mm.
Most of the time, it's just you have people that are just in here. The place I see is like an intersection where the cars are all pretty much stopped, but they're just trying to jockey their way through the intersection. Somebody just kind of bumps into somebody and knocks them over.
Patience from Kit. I was surprised to hear that Venus was terrified with your riding. You even turned to her and gave her a funny look of surprise.
Hey, the Filipinos are always scared. Mylene's scared to death behind me all the time too.
Yes, it was beautiful
You- you-
riding there.
you can-
This is in city.
You can tell because when the Filipinos behind you and they start squeezing you, you know that
I'm scared.
you're scared. They're scared.
CDO sucks. Why? What's your experience in CDO? Kit. Nanay, good evening. Hello po, Nanay. Ma'am Margie. Answer. Thank you for the ads, Ma'am Margie. I was running 75 to 85 kilometers.
Yeah, but you
Kilometers
must
in
must
Bohol.
not be on those scenic routes. If you're going 75 to 85, you must be going on some larger highways.
Who have had three killed since I lived here down by the Shell station.
Wow.
Here?
You
Shell
really?
station here?
Yeah.
Oh my god, we don't know because
Yeah.
we don't know
We don't
because
see that sign.
we don't see you. You are in that in your bulk. Really? Here in Shell here in front of us? Oh my god.
Wow.
Another ad. Thank you, Keith.
Well, those ones that were killed,
CDO
I
traffic.
imagine those were people that were
Turn.
they were the people that were Filipinos that were going with their hot rod motorcycles, around. That you always have the ones that take the muffler off and then they go by, you know, as you're going down the road, they go by you three times as fast as you're going, and you just think to yourself, I'm glad I didn't switch lanes right there. You would never see them because it happens to me all the time. They zip around you so quick, and you go, oh my gosh, I didn't even know he was behind me. You know, on a motorcycle, you're always always looking in your mirrors, making sure you know who's around you, so you don't go off to one way or the other and run into somebody.
This is my brother in Korea. Hello, may kalam shout out from my to my brother in South Korea. Kumusta? How are you there?
We went to CDO and on the motorcycle once, but we stayed in what's that called? What's uptown? Uptown, I think,
Uptown, yeah.
up by the Uptown Mall, the condo
Oh.
there. And we only drove down into town, I think, one time to go to the ferry, right?
Mm-hmm.
We kind of skipped that. We on the way in there, we just kind of there's a road that you can kind of bypass the downtown to get up to Uptown.
CDO traffic roads. Ah, yeah. From remember that small roads.
Yeah, well, that's right. Yeah,
I Ma'am Margie, mega love shout out. Two bikes crushed.
crashed. 50
Yes,
T-bone
650
the motor.
Kawasaki T-bone, a motorbike. They both died, and the other got hit by a car turning. Ooh.
Yeah, but see, that road is a highway, and they're when it's open, they're going flying like crazy. I can understand. That's why I was saying it's probably got to be the Filipino. I don't thought there were any foreigners or riding motorcycles, so fast.
Yeah, it's dangerous. Jeff and his motorcycle give Mylene many opportunities to work on her prayer life. That's true, Sir Daniel, because every time Jeff will drive, if I'm quiet at the back, even though I know there's something wrong, and then I always pray, I'm like, just I'm praying for our safety
The only,
because it's
the only
dangerous.
time the only time I really felt like I came close was this last trip coming here to Cebu. We were halfway between
A dog
Alon
or
and
more,
Ormoc,
just a
and
dog.
it was still dark at night because we left at like 4 in the morning,
Yeah,
and we
this
went
much inch.
a little town, and there was a sidewalk that was painted on the road, and there was a couple ladies standing on the side of the road ready to walk across, but they were waiting for us to go by. So I gave it a little gas to get by quick for them,
Yeah, and it
and a
was
dog ran right out in front. About a
yeah,
dog, probably about a 10, 20 pound dog, just a small dog,
yeah, it's
but big
dangerous.
enough to where knock us off. But me speeding up and hitting that dog, we would have been thrown off the motorcycle.
Mm.
Uh, but it went right in front of my front wheel, and just at the last minute, jumped over off the side, and we went by it. Did hit it, but that made me realize I got you gotta slow down. The best thing to do is slow down. You know, especially I look back at it and think, well, it was where all these buildings where I shouldn't have been going that fast anyway. And I was only going like maybe 45, maybe 30, 45 kilometers an hour, but that's enough. That's enough to where you can get hurt, especially with two people on a motorbike too.
Yeah.
It's not the same as one person. That's what worries me more. I tell Mylene, with both of us on it, I don't feel as safe as with just me on it because I can maneuver the bike so much better by
Yeah,
myself.
yeah, because you're
So-
holding something like that. Hello, brother from Keith. Hello, brother. From Keith, Kong. Sir Daniel, LOL. Bernie, I have to disappear for a while, boys and girls. I've been drinking this Mother Tucker's coffee with a picture of Keith mug on the mug. And now I have the CRS comfort room situation. Still fighting for better future. My brother. Laban lang kong it's okay. It's a part of life. I've been there kong. This is my brother still fighting. He's in Korea.
Korea.
Happy vacation, Bernie. Vacation. Sir Daniel. I don't ride at night because of the dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're both the same with Jeff. He don't want to drive at night time. You know, Keith, if you'd stop throwing the balloons filled with concrete from your balcony, nobody at the Shell station would have died. Hey, hush, Bernie. I only drop water balloons. Yuck. Hello, blessed Sunday, everyone. Mom host. Mega love shout out. Like 6 for me. Like 6. Thank you so much, Sir Ruel. Mega love shout out. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you. Appreciate it a lot. Thank you so much po. They're having fun. Thank you so much, Sir Ruel. Mega love shout out. Thank you, shouty sa inyo dyan. Thank you. Sure, kids, sure. What's that? What about it? So, anyways, in the Philippines, you have really to bring more patience when it comes to paperwork, when it comes to restaurant, when it comes to grocery store. Everything here has need really a long patience because wherever you go, when you are driving, it's traffic, needs patience. When you go to a restaurant, there's a queue, you need patience. When you go to a grocery store, there's a long queue again, you need patience. So everything with patience.
Oh, yeah.
So
Just leave.
Jeff has no patience.
If I go to the
He
grocery
always
store,
leave.
go to the grocery
No
store, there's a
matter-
big line.
Yeah.
Well, let's come first thing in the morning.
No
Let's go
matter
back.
how important we need to buy something, he will really don't care. Let's just go. Oh my gosh. For him, 5 people in the queue, it's already long queue. For
But
me,
five-
I'm lucky
five-
if it's just
Five
5.
people with like a half dozen items is okay, but 5 people with big groceries baskets full of groceries, that's too long. Yeah.
It's normal because the Filipino usually we have this sari-sari store. They went to a big grocery store just to buy some stuff.
Oh, I know. Yeah, yeah. I remember doing that to McGiddy. You go to
Yeah.
the High Mart, and somebody would come to the grocery store and they'd have like all these things for their sorry store.
Sari-sari store.
But what I could never understand is they have these little packets of these things, okay? And somebody would buy 100 of these little packets, but the register lady would scan every single one, and I'm going, you got to be kidding! I know you can type in 100 times and then click it once, but no, she every 100. So those are the things you got to just let go in one ear and out the other. Just one in your mind, and just let it go. Just wonder why.
Yeah, even when you're already sitting down and you're ordering stuff, you're ordering food, yeah, it will take time also.
Oh,
So it needs patience. That's what I observe in other country. If you go to a restaurant, it will not take that long. As
Yeah,
long,
in
same
other
in
countries
Philippines.
they make the food all at
Yeah.
the same time. In the Philippines, if you like me and Mylene will go,
Order in Dennis,
they'll
okay.
make mine, and
And
they'll
then,
bring mine, and then after
then-
they bring mine, then they'll start cooking Mylene's, and then they'll bring hers. And I've already ate mine by the time she gets hers.
yeah, and then by the time my food will be ready, he has already finished. When it comes.
That's the way. Not all the time. I would say maybe
Yeah.
a third of the time, it happens that way.
And Keith, I remember you told me that the coffee in Dennis is terrible. What can you
It's not
say
very
about the
good
coffee?
It's okay. I'll drink it, but it's not. It's okay.
Ate Debbie, hello. Make a love shout out. Good evening.
At
Good
least-
morning to you.
At least they give the coffee free if you're there before.
Yeah,
11.
there's free coffee after
So
11. No
You don't
more.
want to be paying for that coffee. That's for sure.
And how much was it for the coffee? It's so expensive.
It's only 99 pesos in the morning. I mean that afternoon. But you don't get a refill. That's the thing. You got to pay. I think another 50 pesos for refill. And I don't think it's unlimited. I think it's just one.
No, only one
Get
free.
one refill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
J Daniel, the wind makes it challenge a challenge from 21 floors up. Yeah, because he kids is in 21st floors. Good morning to Debbie. Need patience. Going live on time. And remember, I'm a Filipina. Kids needs patience to wait for me while I'm still. He uses my words. So you experience, you experience, okay. Setting it up correctly. The cashiers
Yeah.
don't move quickly. That's
Well,
true. Yeah,
and
yeah,
that's
it's the
another
story, the story. Okay.
thing. And here, the women, they know that it doesn't matter how fast they work, they're not going to get anywhere. They're not going to move up in the company because they just hire young women, and then when they don't want to work, they'll just find a new young woman to work take their place. So there's no really incentive to do well. So they just put in the time, which is bad. It would be nice if somebody could move up in companies, or somebody like in the States. You're a good worker. When I was young, you work for a company, you want to do the best job you can. You want to show that you're going to do the work and be more valuable to the company, and then you'll have a job there longer. Here, I don't think that that's the same idea. They just put in the time because they know they're not going to get paid anymore, so they're just going to go at their own pace, not worry about getting things through quickly.
Yeah.
Like when you go into their store, especially here in Galleria, how many checkout stands they have? Maybe
Well, before it
15.
was just two. Yeah.
There
I
used to be
mean,
like
yeah.
there's just like 15,
Yeah.
but there's only two for a long time there would be only
Cashier.
2 or 3 cashiers there,
Mm,
and so now lately they've had like 4 or 5, which is much better than it used to be. But used to be you go back and there'd be like 6 or 7 people, or sometimes even more in each cashier.
yeah.
But now it's getting
True.
better. But it's just there's no incentive. That's what the bad thing about in the Philippines. You don't see that. There's not that much competition between the stores.
You know why? Because those, like, for example, the cashier, there's no, uh, some of them are just like, okay, we'll just finish the day and we're already paid for the day because there's no promotion. How will you like put more effort in it? Just you are just paid for the day and there's no promotion. So
Yeah.
that's the mindset of the Filipino. We're just waiting for the day to finish. Like, we're just waiting for 5 o'clock. We're not obliged to make it very quick. If there's supervisor, sometimes, yeah, of course we need to put like we are making it quick. But if no supervisor, that's the mindset sometimes of the Filipinos here.
Yeah.
So that's why.
Yeah.
Tell them that how they will do, like, in when it comes to change the change already, it's in their hands already for the cashier.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
This happens
Tell
all
them.
the time.
The moment.
You'll give them cash, and
Then.
they're getting your cash out. They got your cash, and they have the change in your hands.
Yeah.
And somebody will come ask them a question. They'll turn around and they'll
And
have a
holding.
10-minute conversation sometimes with somebody about something.
And holding
and
your change.
And they got your change. All they got to do is just hand it to you.
Yeah.
But they're talking to somebody. It's like the mindset is not like, get these people up because they're waiting. It's not. Nobody cares that you're waiting. That's the whole thing. Nobody cares that you're waiting in line. Nobody cares that you're waiting to get the change. Nobody cares that you're waiting to go on at a stop or the signal when the signal changes. They just don't care. Nobody cares if you just stop on the side of the road. Nobody honks at them. They just go around them. But it's like there's no compassion for whatever other people have to go through. They just, if they need to stop at the side of the road, they'll stop at the side of the road. They
Yeah,
don't care
of
about
course.
if they need to talk to the lady in the store that has a problem. They don't care that you need your cash to get out of there. It's just the attitude is just, it's a different mindset here in the Philippines. But I guess I shouldn't. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that it's just the way it
Experience.
is. Just you have
So.
to accept it.
Yeah. So yeah, how many times that Jeff like
I always say, see, it's doing it. They're doing
yeah,
it. And
whenever.
I try to tell her it's because I'm a foreigner.
Yeah.
I think it's almost like they do it automatically. Because I've
Yeah.
never seen them do it to a Filipino.
Yeah, I remember Jeff was telling me like Now we paid already. See, check the cashier. So yeah, he was counting the money for our change, and then after he got all the change in her hands, someone came to her and talked to her. And then Jeff told me, see what they are doing. They don't even give it to us, but he's just like whispering me like that. So Keith, remember this.
I pointed
Try
it out.
try to observe when you are paying something in the cashier. Try to observe. Some of the cashiers will do that. It's a Filipino culture, so just go with it, deal with it, and calm down, relax. At least you have an idea.
There's,
Okay, I'm just giving you an
there's
idea.
there's so many things like this that happens, and I can't think of them all now. But
Yeah.
when they happen, I always say, well, see, this is another one of those times. I always, but
Yeah,
because I'm old, I can't bring things up in my mind so easily.
yeah. I always remind her, calm down, relax. You are in the Philippines.
Yeah, the common sense thing, the lack of common sense, is kind of like that. That's the problem.
Wait lang, I need to wait lang. CDO. What's this? Wait lang. It's not just in the Philippines. Here too. Yesterday I was in the store and there was a long line and the checkout. So I looked for a cashier, but there was just one open. I thought it was just in the Philippines. Good evening, Gibis from Keith. Good morning to my New Mexico neighbors from Sir Daniel. Another thank you, Keith. Daniel, good morning, neighbor in CO. What is CO, honey?
Colorado.
Colorado. Ah, yeah, Colorado. Okay, right. Cool. They have 23 lanes, but only 2 to 3 open. Lines would be halfway to the back of the store. Yeah, that's true. And then Jeff will always tell, let's just go. No matter how important we need to buy that stuff.
Well, now
Jeff will.
before we even go get our stuff, we look at the lines.
Oh, yeah, now that's
before
their
before we go
style.
get it, then we get at the line. We go, okay, now I got to go put this stuff back to leave. Because usually I go there to get one or two things. Never a lot.
Yeah.
So
So how the
Because-
weather?
the cost in Galleria is way high. So
Yeah.
we'd just rather go over to Gmall. and get-
Gmall really.
In fact,
yeah,
we went last. We went there. We got some bags of oranges that were the best oranges I think
Best
we've had in a
one.
long time. Half the price of what
Yes.
Galleria was charging.
and it's seedless.
Yeah, seedless too.
It's just so cheap.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. How's the weather there? I bet the same as ours though. It always rain here, especially in the afternoon when I'm going home in the freeway.
It's been raining a little bit lately. In fact, there's been Cebu. There's been some places where they've
Yeah,
had flooding
flooded
in downtown
past few days.
Cebu. Yeah, and even the motorcycle. We ordered food today from McDonald's,
Mm.
and I ordered it from a place that's in downtown Cebu, and it was canceled because they said the store
Closed.
was closed
Close.
in the middle of Sunday on McDonald's.
Closed.
I'm thinking, what? Oh no! And then I remembered that's where the flood was, so that made sense that it was closed because of the damage they had. So then I ordered it from a place north of here,
Mm.
but I watched them. You on Food Panda, you can watch the driver come back, and halfway back he stopped, and he stopped for maybe 15, 20 minutes, and I'm thinking, what happened? Maybe he got in a wreck or something. But no, when he came, he said the rain was so hard he had to pull off the side of the road, couldn't ride the motorcycle.
Mhm.
So it was raining a little bit. We never went out today though,
Whenever, yeah, I know.
so we pretty much stayed in all day, other than to go outside to get a package. But yeah, it's been raining.
Just waiting for
and it-
your rich foreigner to come along. Rich foreigner to come. What's that? What does it mean, Kit? In Colorado, we just had 2 large storms move through in a week's time. The second storm brought 82 mile in an hour. Oh, winds amazing. No major damage other than 3 limbs scattered everywhere. What's limbs? The one that's okay. I know now. Oh my
Not a tornado, just a bad storm. You just have a bunch of thunderstorms, rainstorms. You get a lot of wind, and it'll blow trees down.
lack of common sense. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Oh, I'm in the same way as Jeff. You have, I told you, you have the same attitude with Jeff. Sir GPC, mega love shout out. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, Bernie, for bringing us along with your comfort.
Bernie, well, I'm in the comfort room now. Just I'd bring everyone along with me. Sir Bernie, how is it? How is it going? Kind of like I bought the bike from across the street. They wrote up the sale. Then I had to go to Colon
Oh,
to pay
okay.
for it and come back here for the finished sale. Oh, really? Which Colon, honey?
Well, I think that one down Cebu. There's a Cologne
Ah,
Street. Remember,
Colon Street.
Venus and Keith were talking about it. They were
Ah,
having an
yeah.
argument between the difference
Carbon.
between
Carbon.
carbon and
And
cologne.
then
Keith thinks that they're the same.
Colon. Yeah, there's
Venus says they're different.
yeah. So sale. So it's in downtown area. So yeah. It's not Filipino culture, Mylene. Some people just don't have manners. Yes, Ate Debe, true.
Well, it's like the other thing, like when you're a foreigner and you're walking through the mall, okay, and you see a Filipina,
Yeah, one,
Filipina, women and men, they'll see you out of the corner right. They know, they see you when you're walking towards them, and they'll purposely walk right in front of you. So you have to either stop or adjust your route. So you have to go around them. I don't know. It's like a power trip. I think every once in a while because it happens so often. I know it's not just by chance.
okay.
I don't think Mylene believes me, but I always say, see, when I'm
Yeah, I always remind me that see. So that's the time that I believe him. I kept track last trip to Carbon. We got two full reusable bags of fruit and veggies for 1,300. Wow.
we've never bought that many fruits and veggies ever.
Yeah. We just bought for
You
2 or 3 days, something like that.
How much do we spend on fruits and veggies? Maybe.
Not even
Yeah,
500.
yeah.
Not even 500.
Yeah.
We bought in G Mall like about 250, something like that for the oranges. So the oranges about
Yeah, the oranges.
about 16 pieces already. The medium size.
Yeah.
The last time we went to.
And then a couple packages.
And then banana, and then dragon fruit. What else?
We bought some dragon fruit and some
Yeah,
pineapple.
pineapple.
But we're not much of a veggies. We don't buy too many veggies.
Yeah, Jeff don't like really veggies. So
Used to buy a lot of cucumbers. I like cucumbers. We haven't
Cucumbers.
bought those for a while.
yeah. Oh, I put in your front. You
Cabbage.
don't-
I like cabbage.
Cabbage. I usually.
Cabbage, broccoli,
Because that's-
Brussels sprouts. I like.
Yeah, that's the thing that cabbage is the only vegetables that I put in front of Jeff that I
No, he'll eat.
he always eat that one. But when I mix the cabbage, the sometimes carrot, I steam it. Cabbage, carrot, and this chayote because that's the available in the market. And then I'm just picking the vegetables that he's supposed to eat, but he just picked the cabbage and that's it. And then string beans also I sometimes put for him, but he's really picky when it comes to vegetables. But the Brussels sprouts, that's the thing he wants, and also broccoli I put in front of him. He will just take one, so I'm just wasting it. I'm the one who's eating. So kind of like road of sale. Okay, wait lang. I finished this one. So Filipino culture, Mylene, 1 3. The cashiers waiting to meet their foreigner. They will smile at the foreigner. Yes, I feel the same, Jeff. Or they will look back and see you, then just stop in the middle of the aisle.
Yeah.
Got 3 cucumbers for 15 pesos. In this is in Carbon. It's too cheap. Another ad. Thank you, Kit, for the ad. I'm sorry to leave this wonderful conversation, but I need to go start getting ready for church. I'm also refusing to accompany Bernie and the Thank you, Sir Daniel. Thank you so much. Appreciate it a lot. Take care po. Thank you. Uh, Good luck to your Filipina. Thank you so much, Sir and Sir Daniel. Sis Irene, mega love shout out. Thank you so much. So why don't you tell them about your experience, the of the people that is like you're putting in your face the sampling of the sample of the tell them.
Yeah, Keith might know about this. So
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, he know for sure because he's been roaming
in
around the world.
Galleria, there's a place where they sell perfume or something. And they're always asking, they're always putting their hand out to have you grab some kind of perfume thing out of their hand to get you to stop and so they can try to sell. But and they've always come out and they hold it out, and I hold my hand out and say no, I don't want it, and then
But still.
they back out.
Mm.
But recently they've been getting more and more aggressive, and they come and they put it right in front of you, like on my name. They'll come and put it right up in their face like this. And the other day we walked through, and some lady did that, and Mylene got up to so close to Mylene, she bumped into me. When she get away from me, she had to walk into me and bump into me. And so I said, no, no. And then we went to get some medications. They didn't have them. So we just turned around and came back on the other side.
Mhm.
And another lady came out and did the same thing. This gives it right up in front of me. And I said, well, I just stopped and I just turned around and said, hey, look, you guys got to stop doing this. This isn't right. You can't just come put this stuff in somebody's face. We don't want it. If we don't want it, you can't just
Stop, yeah.
Of course, just we tell you no, but now you just come put it in our face. You have no right to put it in your face. You shouldn't be doing this. So anyway, I lost my cool there. I didn't have my patience. I didn't mean I didn't make a big scene or anything. Her boss came over and was listening to it, and I made sure she knew the point. You can't just put it in somebody's face.
Yeah.
You have if we say we don't want it, you just have to accept it.
Mm.
But that's I hate. That's the one thing I hate about Galleria Mall is every time you have those people come out all the time, and they know they've seen us here before, but they get a turnover every once in a while, but I know they see us. But it's gotten so bad that we'll go upstairs just to go over them, so we don't have to walk by them, and it just seems like I don't know. I don't know. Maybe Keith, maybe I might have something to say about
Keith
it.
comment, see? Yes, they annoy me.
Yeah.
The same.
And I don't mind the annoyance of just having to say no, I don't want it.
Yeah, if you say no, then
But
you should stop.
when they come and they put it in to where it's so close to you that you're going to have to move out of their way.
Yeah.
It's like just come on, just take it.
Yeah, you already almost bump into the glass door of the next store because they are putting it and you have to get rid of them. So Jeff was pissed off on the other day. I said, and then he said he need to, and then it comes to the point that he talked to this lady that, look, you don't have to put it in the face. When I say no, no. So, yeah, and then the next time that we pass by there, they're just in the corner.
So how long is that going to last before somebody comes out and
They're
does it
just
again?
in the corner, but they change every now and then.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Change people, so it's still the same process. So the next time we pass by there, they're already in the corner.
Yeah,
They
Yeah,
don't
that's-
put it.
that's
It's a facial thing, yeah.
I don't know. I don't
It
want to
was-
know. It's
Yeah,
like
it's a facial.
It's facial or
Yeah,
perfume or something.
or something.
But it's like it's. I always felt like if I want to buy something, I'll go to get it. I'll find.
Mm.
I don't want to ever buy anything that somebody comes to me to sell that I didn't ask for. And when somebody's doing that, bringing it to you and putting it in your face, it's like, here, you have to look at this. It's just work. It's a total different attitude. I don't want a salesman coming to try to sell me something. If I want something, I'll go get it. I'll go search it out.
Mm.
Mylene wants things like for her face. I say, no, you don't need it. You're already beautiful. So, but she still wants stuff for her face. So she'll get some money. She'll go buy it. But she does. But somebody to come to her and say, hey, this is what you should have. I don't like that kind of salesperson.
Ah, yeah.
If you went up to the counter there and said, oh, I need something for my face, that's a whole different story.
No, I don't. I don't have anything for my face. Just the sunblock. So yeah. Those people are the people that like they're trying to convince you something for free, like for example facial, they have free facial, something like that, but then after facial of course they will offer you something. So those are the people that are scattered everywhere there. Remember for massage or something, remember offer you, they offer you face massage or body massage, and then they will sell you the machine.
Mhm.
So that
Yeah.
those are the people that, yeah, so yep. Well guys, the pink princess has already gone to bed and I'm gonna try it too. Been up since you all left today on 1 hour sleep last night.
Oh my
Oh
gosh,
my
Keith.
gosh. Yeah, you need to sleep.
Yeah, you need to get
Yes.
your beauty sleep, Keith. You can't be just staying up all night.
Yeah.
You're
You
gonna
get
get
sick.
old quickly by
Yeah,
not sleeping.
you have to have a good sleep,
They say you have to have 6 hours sleep a night at least.
at least.
You know,
Yeah.
when I was younger, it was 8 hours, but now it's like 4 hours for me. But
Yeah, but you can sleep
but
anytime.
but I can sleep anytime.
Yeah, wherever he
And
is.
usually, I think what happens is during the day, I usually sleep and nap somewhere. I start watching something on TV and then I fall asleep.
Yeah, but if you don't have stocks, maybe you will sleep also because you have stocks. That's why
Well, the
you're
stock
up.
market's been doing so bad. I think I'm just going to bag it and just stay out of it for a while. So I might not be doing stocks here much
You're
more.
up.
Stock market's going down. Stock market's it's going to crash. It's going to crash.
Haven't slept in over 30 years. Huh?
Uh,
What?
you would have had to sleep, even if it's 1 hour. You slept.
Yeah. So
You haven't slept. I think he means he hasn't slept a full night in that long.
okay. I'm jealous, Jeff. Wish I could do that. Jeff, even just sitting here, uh, Jeff can sleep.
Yeah, but I don't sleep a long time. Though. That's the thing. I
One
sleep maybe like
time
two couple hours. That's
when we
about
were
it.
in Leyte, he slept like 4 o'clock
Oh,
in
yeah.
the afternoon. I don't really wake him up because I want, but if it's long time, I need to wake him up. So, but still, he has this appetite, very good
Oh no,
appetite.
but the inflate, what was that? There was something wrong. I ate
Ah, your
something bad.
backache, I think.
I had a backache and I had
Ah,
something wrong with
yeah,
my stomach. I didn't feel good. And I went. I think I slept 12 hours, didn't I? I mean, it was a long time.
yeah. Keith also has a problem on his back.
Yeah. But Keith, I don't know about you, but I've been taking this like Men's Health capsules, multivitamins.
Mm.
And I remember years ago I was taking one of them too, and I started getting the sharp back pains. And I remember when I stopped taking that, it went away. And so I've had the same thing for about the last 3 4 weeks since I've been taking these men's multivitamins. So I quit taking them 2 days ago, and that sharp pain went away. So I've never heard about anything like this before, but I don't know. I'm kind of more aware of what I take uh, as- for multivitamins anymore. Something's not doesn't agree with me there. I don't know why it would make your back get sore, and it's not a sore back. It's just moving it a certain way. You get that sharp stabbing pain.
Yeah, maybe in your medicine also, Keith, because Jeff is taking that medicine and he stopped. How is it now, honey? When
I,
you
I,
stop
I
taking?
quit taking it 2 days ago, and I haven't had the sharp pain for 2 days.
See?
So we're still waiting to see, but see what happens. But that was so bad. I was thinking I'm never going to be able to ride a motorcycle again if this stays this way. I was really starting to feel really old all of a sudden.
My back, my knees have been killing me lately. I've tried most everything over the years and nothing but Ambien helps. But it's not good for you.
Yeah,
What's Ambien, honey?
I'm not sure what exactly it is.
Ambien.
And
Well, Keith, sometimes also the medicine that you're taking, because Jeff is really sensitive when it comes to medicine.
well, yeah,
When I told him, like for example, the Planax, I don't think the Planax is good for you. Just stop taking it and try to observe yourself. If it's the prescribed medicine for doctor, it's okay. But if it's just in your like in your, like in the Philippines, what are the muscle pain medicine, over the counter medicine? You should have medicine that's prescribed by the doctor, because maybe you have a problem for taking some other medicine
But let
that
me give you
wasn't
a different
prescribed.
point of view on that. I've almost been killed by doctors prescribing medicine.
Yeah.
Back in probably the, what was it, maybe 20 years ago. I went to a doctor and
He wants to sleep.
they changed my cholesterol medication to phenofibrate. And when I did that, it took quite a while, but within the first week, I started getting like a red, it seemed like a red soreness in my ankle. And the longer it went on, a few days later, this red line started coming up the inside of my leg. It was a vein or artery that was just like inflamed. And I went to the doctor, and they said, "Oh, better go home, take some aspirin, see what happens. Call us back in a day if it doesn't get better." And did that twice. By the time I last went in, the red line was like a red marker that went up the inside of my leg, and it was like about 6 inches from my groin. They said, "Well, maybe you better see the doctor." I was going to the nurse practitioner. Maybe, oh no, the first thing they did, they went twice to go get ultrasounds, which cost me a fortune. They said, "Oh yeah, you got blood clots in your leg. Take some aspirin, keep your leg elevated, and we'll see what happens." Did that twice. So I went in and a nurse that lived next door was reading up on it. She knew I was having a problem. She looked up the phenofibrate and some of the side effects, and phlebitis was a side effect that was with that, and that's the blood clots in your veins. And so she said, "Quit taking the pills." The next day I went to the actual doctor, and he says, "I want to put you on blood thinners." I said, "Look, 2 days ago I was told quit taking this phenofibrate. I did, and I can tell a difference." And he said, "Well, okay, well let it go, and if it gets any better, but we want to put you on blood thinners." And it got better gradually, but it took a couple months to get my use of my leg back, because by this time my leg was like stiff like a board. I could hardly get in my truck. The second time was when the same kind of thing. I got this deep vein thrombosis, and kind of the same thing. It was medication they changed. They put me on some different medication, and it's like each time they put me on a medication, I have a problem with it, and it's the medication that's caused my problems. I don't think I'd be on the maintenance medication. I don't think I'd be on the medication I'm on now if it wasn't for the medication they put me on that caused the deep vein thrombosis.
Mm.
So it's like you got to really be careful of what you take.
Yeah.
If you see something that is different, when you're taking medication, yeah, be very careful. The medication could be causing the problem.
Yeah. Just my arthritis is flared up with all the rain we are having. Another sorry. Good night, Kit, as Lynn says, dream sweet. Dream sweet.
What he needs to do is he needs to get a dehumidifier in his condo that will dehumidify it, because when the rain comes, that's the humidity that's causing the difference.
My doctor gave me something some years ago. I took only 2 times. My entire body would cramp up on it. It was miserable. See this burning. I lay down, my knees lock up, then I have to get up and unlock them. Eventually, I just give up trying to sleep.
Oh man, yeah, arthritis. That's a terrible thing to have. I don't know.
What's this lock up like?
What?
What do you mean by lock up?
Well, it's like when you
Sitting down.
Have you ever like sometimes my knuckle will get caught, and it won't want to undo, and you have to kind of move it.
Okay.
But it's like his knee gets locked up.
Oh,
You get cartilage in there or something. But he's got arthritis, so arthritis is like these calcium deposits that build up around your joints, and so that's really painful. So anybody with arthritis, you see people with arthritis in their hands and their knuckles are really big because of the calcium deposits that build up around your joints.
That's why it's like swelling or something.
Yeah, well, it's not like swelling like inflamed. It's just big. It's just like your knuckle grows. It looks like almost looks like your bones are growing. I think it's just calcium. I think that's what it is. Keith might be able to say something more about it. But I don't have the problem with arthritis. What popped up is
When you come and visit Venus, you will see what luck up is. Yeah, I will go to Venus sometime. Yeah, must be hard. Oh my gosh.
yeah. Even I went to. The last year I went to get the physical, and the doctor says, "Oh yeah, you got a enlarged prostate, so we're going to put you on this medication." I'm just. I didn't have a problem until I went to the doctor, and then I took that medication. Now I had a problem. That's the thing. You got to be careful. I took a medication for a problem that they told me I had that I never felt I had. But yeah, it's just. And then I read about the medication, and I was told that no, you shouldn't take that at all until you have reason to take it. So I'm very skeptical about medications anymore.
Oh, Ate Debbie, thank you so much, Ate. Thank you for the jewels and the palace. Ate Debbie, thank you. I lay down my knees. Okay, this one.
No,
I
no
have
cartilage. So if you have no cartilage in your knees,
C5, 6, 7 are loaded with arthritis.
no cartilage, isn't that because your knees are wore out where you wore the cartilage away, or is the cartilage is something happening to the cartilage where it's being damaged? I always thought it was like my ex. She was a runner and she wore the cartilage out, and so much that she had to have her knees replaced.
Also, my L3 and 4 are collapsed in my lower back as well. Oh,
Were you heavy, like lifting heavy things in your life? Is that how you got to where you're at, or is it just something that it's just hereditary?
and I say thank you to Ate Debbie. She sent a star. It's a gift.
A what? A star?
She
Oh,
sent a
well,
star.
thank you for the star.
It's a gift also. It's
Oh,
money.
Wow. Well,
Thank you to
my
Debbie.
name needs everything she can get.
Thank you to Deb. We're outside just getting a haircut. Oh yeah, monthly haircut.
Numerous knee sprains,
You're
but
welcome.
never toward the ACL or MCL. I need replacements. Wow.
Replacements for what?
Are you going to get knee replacements? Have you thought about it? I would be interested in how much it would cost to have it done here.
Chungwa. Chungwa is where they have very good doctors there. Chungwa.
I remember I was in Panama. That was one of the biggest things that were a reason to move to Panama because of the health things. I can't remember if it was a knee or a hip that somebody had replaced, and I remember the out-of-pocket cost to the person was only like $4,000.
Ate Debbie said, of course, you're both welcome. I then always grateful and sweetheart. Numerous knee sprains. Must be hard, kids. Yeah, you don't sleep good
Yeah.
that much. Would be willing to try one and see how it works. Maybe if he try, but you tried already the doctors here, yeah, Keith? Doctors here are good. So maybe when it comes, is there any medicine like you can take to stop the pain, something like that for
No.
arthritis? No.
No. I don't know about. I'm not a doctor, so I don't know what they have for that might alleviate arthritis a little bit.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't.
sure
But
there
I think
is.
the only thing you can do is just get the medications for pain that the arthritis causes you. Because I don't know of anything that will reverse arthritis. Maybe there's some kind of thing that would slow it. Might be a medication that would slow the progression.
Be right
With
back.
the care
Have to
that worries
drive
me,
around.
the recovery time. Now I'll tell you, my daughter's mother had both her knees done, and they told her that to do one at a time. And like from what I understand, I can't remember. It seems like I remember somebody saying that she wanted to get them both done at the same time to get it over with. I think the only thing you got to have is somebody to help clean your behind up, after doing your business for a few days. Because I think she was up and getting around just a couple of days after.
Be right back to drive around and take advantage while Joe's having a haircut. See, Ate Debbie, it's okay, Ate Debbie. Thank you so much. Guko, mega love shout out, Guko. How are you? It's just the recovery time with it here that worries me.
And
Yeah,
back surgery, I would think I know a lot of people have back surgeries, and I think the majority of them said if they knew what they had to go through, they would not do it again. Um, unless there's a real definite way that a really good percentage of positive results that you get from a back surgery. But I have a friend that had his back operated on a couple times, and the last time is when they operated on him from his front side, where they took all his insides out, operated on his back, and then put all his insides back in and sewed him up. They operated on him from the front side on his back, which I just can't imagine doing. But I did the back operation. I think I would put off as long as I could. But the knees and the hips and things like that, I think that seems like that's just a, a routine operation that they do.
I've seen an orthopedic surgeon on my back, but
Yeah,
he doesn't
Warsaw.
like to do surgery, just therapy. I did it for 6 weeks with no relief. Yeah, 6 to 12 months recovery. Yeah, it's okay. 6 to 12 months, just 1 year. As long as you have Filipina that will take care.
Yeah, that's one thing that benefit here is you have a good woman
The
they'll
Filipina will
do
be
everything
with
for you.
you for your ups and downs, kid. That's the advantage of having a Filipina. For better or for worse, we will stay with you guys.
Mylene, if I had my niece, then she would wipe my butt without having any problems, and she tells me that too.
That's how Filipina will take care of
Yeah,
their because I won't do another back surgery. Another? So he has
yeah,
already. I won't do another back surgery. Everyone I have known in the past that
yeah,
had it done
yeah. That's what I
was
said too.
worse off after.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. Yeah. And with me, with my construction job, I'm amazed that I even have a back left for all the things I was carrying. Being a plumber and a pipe fitter, carrying heavy pipe around all the time. Even with the carpal tunnel because of using the pipe wrenches, that almost all my friends that had it done, they said, well, I don't have feeling in my hands anymore. I kept putting that off, and actually it did go away after a while. It wasn't like I quit using my hands, but I was so happy not to do that. And I come through with that. My hands are fine now.
Another ad.
Yeah.
That's the one thing. If you're listening and then suddenly the ads will come, and then
It doesn't
like
start over again at the beginning.
no,
You miss out on
you
it.
will miss
Wow.
the conversation.
Um,
That's the problem.
well,
If
Keith has to kind of loosen up that pocketbook and buy the premium for $3 a month.
oh yeah, it's just 189 kit for the premium, so you won't encounter ads. Yep, I was a welder, then work train derailments
For
for
years.
years and sitting in a truck for almost
Yeah, I know
40
sitting in a truck is
years.
not good for backs.
Yeah, so
I'm, I'm,
40
I'm,
years.
I'm
My
amazed that
gosh.
you're as thin as you are. Most truck drivers are awfully big because they just sit in the truck and eat at food stops and sit in the truck. It's hard to get your exercise when you're a truck driver.
Too cheap. What's too cheap? What's that? Wait a
Too cheap. Another. Oh, he's too cheap to pay the $3 a month.
Yeah, it's true.
That's pretty
Yes.
cheap, Keith. Pretty cheap.
Very cheap.
189 pesos.
You
And
will.
with the pesos being like 61.8, I heard today. That's
Yeah, you will
yeah,
not encounter ads.
just barely over $3.
Yeah.
Venus needs her allowance.
This is
Take it out of her allowance.
Mountain bikes keep me thin.
You have a mountain bike here?
No, I think in the US, back in the US.
I would I can't believe people ride pedal bikes on these roads here. It's like you're Russian roulette with them with a pedal bike here. Especially over in Leyte, where the people are going faster on these county roads,
The
Yeah,
not pedal bikes, the other one, the e-bikes.
well, the e-bikes did not. She's talking about not e-bikes. She's talking about the
Electric.
e-scooters, the little four-wheel electric things. They're 3 or 4 wheel, but they're very narrow. And if you're on the pavement where it's got like new pavement where it's like it steps down 2 or 3 inches to the lower one that they haven't paved. If one of these little e-scooters goes with one wheel on the high side, one on the low side, it tips over.
Yeah, most of the
It's
time
like
it
it's
tips
crazy.
over.
But they only go like
That's
what,
an
what,
accident.
what do they go 15 kilometers an hour or something? So it's like a hazard on the road. He says he sold his bike when he moved here. He truly misses it.
Oh, just
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm a guy that really loves pedal bikes too. I love taking long distance rides on a pedal bike, but yeah, I don't think I would want to here. There's really no place unless I know there's places here that have areas for you can do a pedal bike, but it's not like you can go cross country and feel safe here. Thank you.
What do you mean by pedal bikes then?
Pedal,
Oh,
pedal with your feet,
pedicab here.
not a cab, a two-wheel bicycle, a bicycle,
Bicycle
Yeah.
here. Oh,
mountain bike. We
mountain bike.
mountain bikes are uh, bicycles that are made with that are made a little tougher and with knobby tires to go in the dirt.
Dirt?
Yeah, they're made for mountain biking.
Okay.
Where I'm from, the southern Utah, Moab and stuff is well known for mountain biking because it's all this red rock.
Mm.
It's not like vegetation; it's red rock, cliffs and everything, and they have
What's a sticky one?
sticky.
Sticky mud.
No, it's not sticky; it's rock.
Oh, it's wrong.
It's red rock.
They have some trails and bikes here, but nothing like I had.
Yeah, in Arizona, it'd probably be really good because that's more of a desert climate where they don't have a lot of vegetation. Oh, I know the bikes they're not cheap. They're expensive.
I had full suspension. Ah, it's not allowed to
No, it's suspension on the wheels.
wheels.
Shocks.
Ah,
Not like on a motorcycle, not that big, but they do have some suspension. So it makes it much nicer to ride.
mm.
When I was younger, see, I'm a lot older than Keith. When I had bikes to ride in the mountains, there was no suspension. So you felt every bump there was. You would never be sitting on the seat very much.
Manual ha. Mine was
$6,000. Wow.
6,000.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm so old. My first bike out of my first like 10-speed, that's what it was called back in high school. My first new bike was a Schwinn. I don't think they have that anymore. They do. I think they have a Schwinn, but I think China bought it out or something. Yeah, that's where if you have a mountain bike, like if you go to Moab, they have trails and they're not for cars. It's just the mountain bikes. They're just
Oh.
made for mountain bikes. And they're not going to let motorbikes on those trails either.
Mm.
So it's just for the people on the mountain bikes. It's gotten well known just for that. It used to be before mountain bikes came around. used to be jeeps rides would go up there with the jeeps and go over all these rocks. You see where they're going on the rocks, going up places that you can only imagine going up, and they have these rock crawlers that people build, and they got this suspension that goes all over the place, and they can climb up these rock faces and stuff.
Oh,
I'll show you on YouTube some of the things in Moab and stuff.
mine had 5 inches in the rear and almost 6 inches in front. My son has downhill bikes that are like
$10,000.
$10,000. Wow.
Yeah.
With 9 inches of suspension travel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Utah is a very popular MTB place.
Yeah, I lived right in between where from Moab was 2 hours south, and Salt Lake City was 2 hours north. So for a long time, I had it been good. In the winter, I could just go up there and go skiing, and summer, I'd go down to Moab. Hey, Mylene.
Hello, Thunder
Hey,
Max.
Max.
Hello, Mega Love shout out. Hello, hello. How are you? They ran a huge Red Bull race in Hurricane.
Hurricane.
Hurricane?
Yeah,
I
They
thought
pronounced
Hurricane.
Hurricane. It's southern.
Utah?
It's by St. George, Utah, in the southeastern corner.
Mm.
Very hot down there. Hurricane might be a little light than St. George.
We're good, Thunder Max. We're good. Thank you. Thunder Max, say hi to you.
Hi, Thunderbacks.
We're good. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you. Okay, Walmart always like to send me up to Grantsville
in the winter.
in the winter for training.
Yeah, so he knows what it's like riding on the snow-covered roads, probably in Utah.
Okay, Mylene, see you again. Bye. Bye, Thunder Max. Thank you so much for dropping by. Take care. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know if Keith remembers, but when he drove through up to Grantsville, I imagine he went from the Salt Lake side, as he came around Great Salt Lake. Remember the Salt Air, the Salt Air Pavilion. It was years and years ago. There was a great big one. It was like a resort, but then they tried to resurrect it by bringing in an old airplane hangar and reconstructing it there as you drive around. I was wondering if you ever saw that, because I remember I was there, helped building that thing when they first started building it. It only lasted for a couple of years, and then the lake rose to levels never seen before, and it was like the water was like 10 feet above the main floor for a while. But I don't know if that was when he was going by or not. It's probably 2002, I think, is when that was being built.
2002?
No, not 2002. Not 1982. Sorry, 1982.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Keith remember that.
1982. I remember I had a little Plymouth Arrow pickup truck driving back and forth. And then Kennecott Copper Mine there. I remember he's a pipe fitter working in there. Right there where that big stack is, we have the acid tanks, crawling in the acid tanks, fitting up pipe. Lovely, enjoyable work. Put on a rubber suit, get in there, and as the acid drips down, having it leak in your suit and start burning your skin. And that was never fun.
I wasn't up there back then.
Yeah. But the pavilion stayed around for a long time. I don't know if the pavilion's still there or not. Imagine it is, but it's probably all run down. It's right there on I-80, just off I-80 as you come around Great Salt Lake. The Great Salt Lake's drying up, and now it's causing a lot of problems because it's drying up and all that salt on the dirt, drying up, and then the wind blows and it blows it all into the valley. And that's supposed to be really bad for you. So it's a good thing I got away from that.
The lake disappointed me the first time I saw it. I loved looking at Lake Havasu.
Yeah. That's
What's
in
that?
Arizona. It's a
Not
nice lake.
sure.
Yeah,
Oh.
Great Salt Lake is years and years ago. It was a tourist attraction because they had the salt air resort, and the water was up high. But now the water's receded so much, and all that. What is it? I don't know if it's brine shrimp that dries up along the side, or all the vegetation and stuff that just now it just the lake goes down and all that stuff just rots, and you got this lake stink. So as you drive by that Great Salt Lake now, you got that smell. That's just terrible.
So what's Salt Lake City known for?
The Mormons.
Mormons.
Yeah, that's where the Mormons were ran out of I think Iowa, and then they got on their oxes and their horse drawn carriages and wheel carts. A lot of them walked from I think it was Iowa, all the way across the plains, and then they came across the Rocky Mountains. And when they came through the mountains in where Salt Lake City is right now, they came across out of Immigration Canyon. That's why they call it Immigration Canyon, is that's where the Mormons came through.
Mm.
But they had scouts that went out ahead of them and kind of planned the path they were going, because they took these wagons and stuff through these canyons that are unbelievable. They had to make roads that they can drive these cabins and carts down. But when they came out Immigration Canyon, uh, who was it? Brigham Young said he was the one that was the leader. I think.
That's the founder of the Mormons?
No,
or-
he's not the founder. Joseph Smith was, but Joseph Smith, I think, died before they came across the plains. But Brigham Young, that's why it's Brigham Young University. He came to Immigration Canyon and he said, "This is the place." And that's so now you have "This is the place" monument at the entrance to Immigration Canyon, and that's where the Mormons settled.
Mm.
And now they don't want to be called Mormons. It's the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. But it's also known about for the Great Salt Lake. It's the largest inland lake in the States, I think. Um, and so it has no outlet, so that's the problem. So, like I said, in like 82, I was working on it, but like in probably late 80s, the lake filled up so high, they had to raise the railroad track that went out through to Wendover, from Grantsville to Wendover, and they had to they put in a bunch of pumps to pump the water out on the Great Salt Lake that would evaporate it because it was rising at such a level. And they talk about things like uh, global warming and stuff now, so it's a cyclical thing. Probably years to come, probably the lake will rise again. Just the amount of moisture that. But I kind of have a different viewpoint. I think because so many people use the water now, there's so many more people, so that water gets used. It never gets to the lake because it gets used up.
Mm.
So
Another. Yes, I would go up to 15 to 80 to Grantsville. Yeah, I would go up to 80. Oh, who's driving there?
no, we go up on I-15 and then over to I-80. I think is what he means to get to Grantsville. Yeah,
But driving through the George
going out of
coming out
Nevada.
of Nevada was
Yeah.
some of the most beautiful I ever drove through.
Yeah, that was one of the most expensive pieces of road ever put together. It's the Virgin River Gorge is what that's called. Yeah, it's quite something. All the rock that they had a blast. You can see the drill marks in the sides all the time, driving up there. That's something, yeah.
Good morning, Sir LW. Good morning, Jeff and Mylene from Sir LW. Finishing my homework assignment. ads. Ads. Thank you, Sir LW. Thank you so much. How are you? Welcome to our live stream. Thank you very much. Finishing my assignment.
Keith, I know that Virgin River Gorge Road very well because when I was in the 80s, me and my friend used to go to Vegas every other weekend to gamble on 21. We were wannabe card counters, and so We were going back and forth to Wendover a few times a week, and then back and forth to Vegas every other weekend for probably a good year. So always back and forth through that Virgin River Gorge.
Sir LW.
LW, good morning.
Good morning. Okay, guys, gonna run.
Okay,
Have
go
a
to
good
sleep.
night. Yeah, sleep.
Get your hours worth of sleep tonight.
Yeah. Have a good night and talk to you guys tomorrow. Yeah, take care. You get a good sleep, kid. Maybe Pink Princess is already sleeping. Pink Princess.
So she's got a nickname, Pink
Yeah,
Princess now.
Pink Princess and Pink Panther.
Oh, he's Pink Panther.
She is.
Who's Pink Panther? Both hers? Oh, they're both hers. I thought maybe one was him.
You know what? I tried this shell in the morning. Did I tell you that in the morning?
The shell?
Yeah, they love it. To me, it seems like there's something sand in it, and I eat
Shell?
it.
What shell?
I don't know what's in English. It's a big shell. It
Where
when
you?
when we go have our walk with
Yeah,
Venus.
but when did you have the shell?
Today in the morning when we have our walk after the
That's what I'm asking.
walking.
That's what I'm asking. Before or after?
After the
So
walking.
one of the places that has the food stand.
Yeah.
Okay.
At the end of the.
And it's a pink shell that you're eating the slug out of.
No, it's not a pink. It's a normal like orange shell.
Okay,
or
an orange
something.
shell, but you're eating.
Look like a snails to me.
That's what I'm saying. You're eating a snail.
Yeah.
Did you know that there was a guy that was
I tried because Venus loved it.
there's this guy. These kids were in, and they were just hanging out, and there was a snail running across the ground,
Yeah.
and one of them dared the other one to eat the snail.
Ew.
And he ate the snail.
No, it's not. It's not. You cannot eat that. The one in the grass.
Okay, but he did.
What happened?
He died.
Ew.
He got a parasite, and it went into his brain, and ate his brain.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Maybe you better not eat those shells either. Maybe they have the same thing.
No, it's not the snail that that. It's nasty.
Yeah, I go. He did it on a dare, and right after he ate it, just 2 hours afterwards, he went into kind of like a coma. Never came out. Died.
I tried a small one because they eat it.
Not good.
Venus. I no more next time.
Is that why you've been in the bathroom a lot today?
No. No. It's nasty. She falls asleep in a minute. Oh wow. We have the same page, Keith. I couldn't sleep that quick, but Jeff slept very quickly. It's nasty. Jeff, I can't imagine you like to gamble. I'm sure you had a limit on loses, probably $10.
No, actually, back in the '80s, they didn't really care about it. I actually did pretty well. A few times I got thrown out because they don't like you to card count if they think you're so they can tell when you're card counting if you stay too long. But yeah, I was probably one of I didn't make a lot of money. I didn't lose a lot of money. But I remember just recently in the 2021 when I was on the cruise ships for a year. I was on MSC and they couldn't believe it. They played for I think I was on 12 weeks on one MSC ship, and I kept going to the casino and I was always ahead. There was a couple times I lost a little, but most of the time I won. So until they started using the automatic shufflers, then there's no way you can change it. And then they changed the rules. They also changed the rules. They used to never look under a 10 to see if they had a natural blackjack. Now they do. And then now they don't even pay 3-2 on a blackjack. They pay 6-5. So the rules changed, so it's no fun anymore. So I don't gamble. Now my addiction is the stock market. So and it's more of an odds thing, I don't like just buying stocks. I like doing options because options are kind of a numbers thing. So you just if you can have a little bit of advantage of knowing which way the market will go, or even if you know that it's going to stay in one spot, you can uh, sell or buy an option for that and make money. So I always look at options are like if you want to trade with options, it's just gonna exaggerate your winnings. If the market's going up, it's gonna exaggerate what you go up if you just buy standard options or sell them. But you can bet on the market going up. If you bet on the market going up and it goes up, you win more than you just stock with. If you bet on the market going down and it goes down, you're going to win more than or you're going to earn more than what this market would if you shorted those stocks. But if you just have a inclination of how that's going to go, and you want to invest in options on those, it's just all options is it's just you're controlling 100 shares of the stock. So without paying the full price, there's a certain way to say it, which I know I'm not saying it right, but options is something I would never suggest anybody try. It takes a long time before you get a grasp on it.
Maybe conch. What's conch? Shell.
Conch.
Conch?
Yeah, that's a the cone. It's like a cone, and it's not good for you. I think it's poisonous, isn't it? Conch shell.
Good night, kid. Thank you
So
so much.
I don't
Good
think that's
night.
what
Have a good
Mylene was
night.
buying was eating. I don't think that would be it. Conch shell. I think the conch shell is either the shell is poisonous or it's poisonous to eat. I'm not sure. I remember something about it.
Yeah, I know that the snails that crawling in the grasses here, it's dangerous.
Well, that's
Even
escargot.
touching it, and even when you
Well,
step on it.
what do you think escargot is? Escargot is snails.
I don't know, because that's my first time. I just tried the challenge, just accepted the challenge because but in that area, all of that kind of stuff are selling like all of the fruit, not fruit stand, food stand. It's all shells.
What's the stuff that's got all the spikes? Is that urchin? Is that?
Yeah, that's the one with the spikes.
Was that what you were eating?
Yeah,
Well, that's not a shell.
yeah. It's look like a snail, but it has so much
I always thought
thorn
yeah,
or not
urchin.
thorn or like.
Yeah, they're selling those all the time. In
Yeah,
Dumaguete, that's what they're out there getting when they're walking out along the boulevard when the tide's down.
yeah, that's what they're selling there. What are the rule changes?
Well, when I did it, like I said, they didn't look under tens to see if they had a natural blackjack. They would only look up and under an ace. And then the next one after that was the only way you can get a 3-2 payout on a blackjack is if you're at a high stakes table. And see, I haven't played on blackjack for probably 10 years now. But at least in a casino, I did on the cruise ships because they had the old rules for a while. But then also the payout is usually 6-5 on a blackjack now. And then all the 21 games all have these odd rules. They have these little different rules. So it's where before it used to have a standard rule. They had North and Vegas rules, which you could only double down on 10 and 11. Vegas rules where you could double down on any of the first two cards. So it just got to be the rules just started changing, and it got to where they were doing anything they could to make money. And now I think the last time I was in Vegas, I was looking at some of the tables and seeing the rules, and then I go, I wouldn't even think about playing on those. No, but I didn't bring it down the house. But I did one. What was it called? What was the guy's name too? A guy that he was on. I saw him on 60 Minutes, and he was a card counter that had been banned from Vegas way back in. This had to be in the 80s, and I can't remember what the name of it is. What was his name? I can't remember. It was a great big thick book, but I read it all back, front to back. Tried to follow all that. Conch shell is what
That's
Mylene
what
may
my
have.
room may have.
I don't think that's it, conch shell. Because it's not a shell, it's urchin. It's got the spikes, right? It's more like
Yeah,
a it's more like a flexible covering that you just
you
cut
can
it
see
out.
it in my video. I will upload it. Ooh, you had
Urchins, yeah, that's it.
urchins.
Urchins, that's what it is.
Urchins. Yeah, it's in my video. I don't think so. They will, if it's poisonous, they will not
What's
sell
that?
it there.
I'm gonna look up this blackjack. I don't know why I can't remember it.
You don't like urchins, Sir LW, or you like it? You like it or you don't like it? They had partner with seaweeds, you know, this green thing. Then they just have the vinegar to dip in there before you chew it. I really didn't like it. I just tried it because Venus, they want to eat it when we arrive at the 9 kilometers challenge. When we finish that one, then I just want to try what they want. So, and then also we ate the puto. I was thinking the puto in our place is a rice cake, but then when they serve it, it was glutinous rice. I said, this is glutinous rice in my place. They have different puto here. Puto is a rice cake in my place, but it was different.
Uh, the first, the first blackjack book that was put out was, I can't remember. It was probably be in the '60s or something. I think it was called Beat the Dealer.
It
And
what?
Beat the Dealer, and that's when the professional gamblers came out because they followed that book and you'd win. But I still can't find the one I was thinking of. What was that guy's name? The guy that wrote the book. He died here a few years ago. I
Where?
can't remember.
In Philippines.
Not in the Philippines. Um,
Please, maybe already.
Ken, I can't
Sir LW, we had our we walked through that bridge, the CC Lex Bridge, 9 kilometers in the morning. Me and Venus, Kith, the partner, so we walk 9 kilometers in the morning. I hear Orchin has to be prepared correctly. Yeah, it was in
remember.
a bucket there, and then it was hot still.
Yeah, the book I read that I kind of followed was $1 Million Blackjack by Ken Uston. Actually, I went to Vegas, not Vegas. I went to Reno and did a like a seminar with him to learn how to do blackjack. So how to play blackjack. So, but the the professionals used like a team. They would not. They would. If you saw, I think they did a movie about it with I think it was on Kevin Spacey. I think was in it. Uh, where they kind of showed what he does. You have a team that goes in count. Some of are card counters. Uh, they're keeping track of it, and then they have signalers, and then they bring over in a big player that bets big when the deck is in their favor. So, but I never did the team thing. I just did my own thing, and just enough time. The odds are so small that you can't really rely on making money on that. But anyway, it was fun to do. I liked it. I actually bought a '85 Corvette, and I had such a big head about going out play blackjack. I would go from Salt Lake to Wendover all the time. So I had a license plate made up that said BLKJCK, BLKJCK for blackjack. And so I remember always going. I bought this like a baseball jacket from Nevada Crossing that said Nevada Crossing, Wendover, the casino. by driving the Corvette around with the blackjack license plate and wearing that, everybody thought I worked in Wendover. I was just a plumber in Salt Lake.
I hear Orchin has to be prepared correctly.
Bringing down the house. That might have been the one with that
The
the
book
movie was made
students.
out of. Yeah. Because the movie, that's kind of made it. I think the movie was kind of made from this guy Ken Uston, from his story and what he would do. But yeah, at the time it was a lot of money to go do it. I just wanted to do the initial thing where he kind of talked about it and what you have to what to watch for. Kind of give you little pointers, but I wasn't going to go with the routine.
Wow.
Yeah, how do your legs feel?
Yeah, a little bit only because I used to walk when a little bit there's a soreness and
She says my legs are sore right here.
sorry, a little bit only. 9 kilometers.
Yeah, but that's got to be good. I mean, you did all that, and
Yeah, I want it like
didn't work up to it.
3 times a week. I want to do that. 3 times a week.
You want to go on the bridge 3 times a week,
Mm.
even though
9 kilometers.
even though there was so many people there.
No, I don't want that many people because if you want to jog a little bit.
Well, I'll tell you, if you don't go Sunday, there probably won't be near as many people.
Yeah,
Do they open it up on even weekdays?
Yeah.
Any day?
Yeah, but they open at 5 o'clock in the morning.
I'm just saying, do they open it on weekdays
Yeah,
too?
yeah, every day. But I mean, in the morning it opens up. The bridge open like 5 a.m.
Just to walk.
Just to.
So if you went on Sunday, you couldn't get in at 4. You have to wait till 5.
Yeah, to wait until 5. So yeah, I forgot to tell you about that. So today really just cooler because you have to log in before you start walking. So there are lots of and
Yeah, I think he's saying bringing down the house book explains all those techniques could be dangerous if it got cheating. Now, I don't think they're cheating. I think bringing down the house, I don't know if I think it's probably pretty much the same as $1 million blackjack. But when you're counting cards, you're not cheating. It's just that the casinos have the right to feel like if you have an advantage over them, they can ask you to leave. But they're not going to arrest you unless you've got some kind of means of cheating.
cheating is
Cheating, not the
the
correct term, yeah.
term.
Yeah, it's just they don't have to. I've been walked out of casinos a couple times where they just, most of the time they just quit dealing you. If you can be sitting at the table, you put your money on, they just don't deal a card to you. You know, if they think you're winning too much. In fact, I've done a couple times where I wasn't really even keeping track of the cards that much, and I'd win, and they just quit. They just deal me out, and I'd say, "What's going on?" And they'd say, "Well, no, the pit boss would say, we think you need a break or something like that, you know." Or, so they don't want you to win.
Using your superpower for your good is not cheating.
Yeah.
Superpower.
And it's not really a superpower. The way they count, Ken Uston used a little different than the normal. The normal is 2 through 6. You keep in your mind every time the 2 through a 6 come out, you count it +1. Every time a 9, 10, or 11, which is a 9, a 10, or a face card, or an ace, you count as a -1. And a 7, 8, and 9, and 7 and 8. No, just 10 and 11. Can't remember that. It's so long. 7, 8, and 9 should be it's just 10 and 11 are -1. So you keep a running count. I keep getting it mixed up. Uston uses 3 through 7 instead of 2 through 6. So you keep a running count. And then, depending on how far in the deck they go, if it's a +1 or a -1 in the center of the deck, if it's a +1, you double your bet. If it's a -1, you half your bet. But you have to kind of keep in count of that. So if you're 3/4 of the way through and you're only a +1, it's really not in your favor. If you're 3/4 of the way, it should be at least 1.5. So something like that. So anyway, that's a simple terminology. They have some other more complicated ones, but you'd have to be somebody really good with numbers in your head to keep track of it.
Using your superpower, it's not cheating. Hello, PMG. Hello, sir. Good evening. Thank you so much from Italy. Thank you. I agree, counting cards is not cheating. Thank you so much, Sir PMG. Mega love shout out. Thank you for dropping by.
One thing about it was going, all these gambling places. I mean, I just loved doing it, whether it made money or not, because I got to get out, I got to go places, and I got to eat at these great buffets all the time. Because, especially going to Wendover, we didn't really go to the buffet. We'd go to the restaurant where we got. I remember a nice big steak and potato and vegetables, and then on top of that, we'd get a big 1-pound bowl of boiled shrimp, in the shell that you'd peel and eat, and it was just always that. And then later on, we'd go to the buffet, and other times we'd go to the buffet and get the seafood buffet where you had the crab legs, unlimited crab legs and stuff. That's what I enjoyed, just going out to do that kind of stuff. So I like going on cruises with the buffets. I think that's where that comes from. I just liked always going someplace where I didn't have to worry. Just get as much as you want to eat, get something really nice. Vegas was nice back in the 80s and 90s. Things were cheap. Now, I took my daughter there 10 years ago, and my gosh, things were cost. And then now I think, I look at what's happening in Vegas, I go, oh my gosh. Somebody took it over and did everything the wrong way, because now it's just like you have to have a ton of money to go there now. The normal people, the normal average everyday person can't afford the Vegas now. It's just maybe they thought there was too many people. Maybe they wanted to thin it out or something. Has anybody been to Vegas that's found this thing recently? Any of you been to Vegas? I was trying to think the last time I was in Vegas.
That's where the casino is?
Well, Vegas is a casino. I mean, that's pretty much all it is. The whole town is based on gambling. So it's either hotels, casinos. But now they have the pro football, the pro hockey team. So they have arenas now. So they have reasons for people to go. But when I used to go, it used to be desert all around Vegas. Now it's just homes. The whole valley is just stuck, packed full of homes. It just exploded in growth. But now they got a problem. Now they got the water in Hoover Dam is almost down to where it won't have any water to supply the homes. So all these homes, if it keeps going down the way it is, it's just a couple of years away of going dry. That doesn't mean that they just won't have water to shower. It means there won't be any water that runs the power generators to run the lights.
To run the light?
Yeah. I mean, talk about it. It's gonna. I mean, it's a catastrophe. So hopefully, they're gonna have some kind of way. I imagine pretty soon they'll be starting to seed clouds. Whenever a cloud comes over Vegas, they'll seed them to see if they can get it to rain.
I'm going to Vegas. I will start my second career. Huh?
But what are you going to start your career in?
I think this is a joke.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think this is a joke. Start my second career. Sir W is joking.
Yeah, I think for as far as gambling, it seems like it's just not the gambling mecca it used to be. Now it's Hong Kong.
Hong Kong.
Yeah, Hong Kong, and what's it called? Mactan. That's kind of away from, but it's still in China. But there's the gambling mecca now. That's the place to go to gamble. It took over Vegas. Vegas used to be the spot for gambling. Now it's, and unless I'm watching shows that are just not telling me the truth, but I'm watching stuff on YouTube and stuff about Vegas, about how it's just drying up. Not only the lake, but the whole the whole industry. The last time I was there, I remember I went, and these great big gigantic casinos. They had have all these gambling tables and stuff, and there'd only be like two or three of them open with people on them. The rest of them were empty. It's like nobody plays table games anymore. Everybody, if there was anybody, it was on the slot machines.
I have not been to Vegas. I have a guy that I grew up with, visited many times for shows and shows.
Yeah.
Shows and shows.
Well, that's the thing, but the shows are so expensive. I mean, the last time I took my daughter to a show down there, what I go see? I went and saw Beatles. One of the Circle A shows for the Beatles.
Beetlejuice.
Huh?
Beetlejuice.
No,
No,
not,
I'm just
no,
joking.
the Circle A is like a circus act, but they had like three of them with the Beatles songs. They would do these acts with the Beatles songs playing, and uh, and I remember I think it was probably 10 years ago, and just that was like $160 a ticket. It's unbelievable cost.
Yeah.
Yeah, second career statement is a joke.
I know, Sir LW.
Her second career is probably a gambler,
Yeah,
professional gambler.
yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
You are coming on August, Sir LW, yeah? August
That's only a few days away.
or next year? I forgot which one because Sir Daniel also is planning to come here. Dennis is here in Cebu, my subscriber.
Has he contacted you? We're gonna meet up with him.
Before when he was putting comment here, but I just saw in Facebook that he's in the Philippines. I don't know where because he landed here in Cebu and then he said he will go around Philippines. He will be here like 1 month. I can't type correctly. It's okay, Sir LW. He was interviewed by a famous YouTuber somewhere in Davao. I feel sleepy.
He did. He went to Davao. Or did somebody interview him?
No, it was no. I'm talking about Dennis.
Yeah.
I can't type correctly. LW. You're coming here, Sir LW, yeah? Coming to the Philippines on I mean August, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Sir Daniel is the one who wants to pursue his channel. So, but he's in church every Sunday. That's why he need to leave every Sunday to stay. Every time I look at you. Novi Vlogs, hello, good evening. Thank you so much for dropping by. Thank you, Ma'am Filipina. Thumbs up dan, Ma'am Filipina. The translation sucks. It's not thank you, thumbs up. Thumbs up dan means thumbs up. The translator. Thank you, Novi Vlogs. Thank you so much. Hello po. Thank you very much. Novi at saka si Sir User. I will go to your channels later on, ha? Thank you so much po. Always welcome po, ma'am. Salamat ng madami. Come lay down beside me. My GF is getting frustrated. It will be late August, finishing my deck. It was unplanned and I will finish it 99% planned. What's this one? Deck.
You must be building a deck on the back of this house. Deck is usually what they call a wooden, um, like floor off the back of your house where you can walk outside.
Um,
Go out with your put the barbecue out there with some chairs. A lot of people put a barbecue on the deck so they can cook outside.
my GF is getting frustrated. It's always postponed for your schedule.
Is she a Filipina?
Yeah, and somewhere in Mandawi. Mandawi is our LW, your girlfriend.
Oh,
Is Mandawi.
long distance.
Long distance relationship. But
Oh, Mandawi is just down the street from here.
yeah, but he's been here.
Well,
Mandawi.
that'd be really hard to have a relationship with somebody that you live half a world away, and you can only see him so many times a year. If you weren't retired, you have to go back and forth.
Oh yeah, you're not yet retired. Must be hard.
Especially if you come here and you meet somebody and you really want to stay with them, and then you have to go back.
Yeah, you need to go back. The expenses, something like that, and then you're in a point that you need to be with your career and you need to have that lady because you want her, something like that. So you are in the situation. Must be hard to manage. Yeah, because if you found really a true Filipina, it's hard again to find one and trust one again to build a relationship, and you don't know if she can be trusted, or you don't know if she's really that serious to you, something like that. So it's hard.
It's always the question on whether what's she doing when I'm not talking to her.
Yeah.
And then that she's thinking the same thing about you if you're in the States.
Yeah. Especially Filipina.
Wow.
That's it. If you don't reply and then you slept, when you wake up, so much messages that will receive. Not building, but had to redo. Ah, okay, redo.
You do, yeah, fix.
Redo. Is it, guys? Is it in the US? Because mostly I can see it's made of wood. Is the wood doesn't rotten quickly?
As long as you keep it off the ground, you keep it dry. That's the thing, is we have a dry climate. It's not moist like here. I don't know if he's in Utah, but maybe even in some of the southern states.
Because your houses looks like the same, and then most of you guys use wood, so
Well, the wood will rot if it gets wet and soaked into it. It'll rot, but usually you paint it. That would keep the moisture out. You put paint on it. They have siding that's wood, but the paint, has to be repainted every so often, which is not good. It takes a lot of time. But most of the exterior of houses, they'll put a veneer on it, like a brick veneer or a stucco veneer. Where they put stucco on, so it protects the wood for a while.
how about if it snows? Does the snow rot in the wood?
Well, the snow doesn't get on the side of the house; it gets on the roof. But on the deck, like when it hits the deck, that's solid wood. That's like this wood on the table, and then the wood. Usually the deck won't be made out of pine or spruce. It'll be made out of redwood, which doesn't rot like pine or spruce wood. And then it's also stained. They put a stain on it or a covering on it that protects it too. But that might be what he's doing, is repairing it, because usually decks don't last very long, and even redwood decks, they get old. Mostly because they've been installed incorrectly, to where the moisture gets in them. You have to have a good contractor that knows how to install things to keep things from getting. Anybody can come build it make it work. It's kind of the same thing here. The same thing, you have your skilled workers, but most of them aren't skilled enough to understand how to keep like certain things the correct way. You know,
Mm.
the, the there's a certain way of like a master carpenter or a master brick mason or or someone that's built like cabinets knows how to make everything to make sure it works correctly and it lasts.
Mm.
And when you're building stuff outside, roofing and stuff, if you don't have a good roofer that knows how to put the roof in where it's going to be put in correctly, you can put shingles. Anybody can nail shingles to the roof, but to make sure the water doesn't get in to where it rots the roof underneath it,
What
you got
what
to have
does
somebody that really understands how roofing should go together.
what does it mean by shingles, honey? I always hear you that. I can't.
Shingles are like
We have it
you
here.
can have wood shingles or you can have asphalt shingles or you have fiberglass shingles. It's just a it's just a normally it's a piece about a meter long, which is a yard long,
Oh, okay.
and about maybe a foot high.
Mm.
And you've got like you can have you you nail that down, and then the next one you nail halfway up, so it overlaps.
Ah,
So the
okay.
shingles go on one at a time. They
Mm.
overlap, so that when the water comes down, it goes down.
Ah, okay.
Just a simple
Got it.
term.
Okay, got it. It is too. It is so true. Things keep coming up and causes delays. So I'm buying the ticket next few days because things will keep coming up. Yeah, the tickets is going up. Yeah,
Well, to get to the Philippines,
you have to get to the Philippines.
in Philippines, if you buy them about 2 months in advance, you get the best price.
Yeah, but the
The summer they're never cheap. The best time that they start going down in price in August. So it's either in the first of August or the end of August. You'll see the prices go down, and then they go back up close to Christmas time,
mm,
even Thanksgiving time. You think it wouldn't matter down here, but it does, because a lot of people in the U.S. are the ones that are buying the tickets, and they'll be leaving during the Thanksgiving holiday for vacation.
mm,
So the tickets will go down soon. The summer they're high. I don't know why. It doesn't seem like the Philippines matters whether it's summer or winter, whether it's warm.
dicks are dicks
Yeah, they
use
use treated
treated
wood.
wood.
Yeah.
Dick
You can
wood
use
is
treat well,
different.
you can use treated wood or redwood, but you know either both of them will they still will rot. Just it protects them, it makes them last longer.
Dick wood is different from the wood used to build interior of houses.
Yeah,
My dick lasted
yeah, you're
three
not.
30 years. 30 years?
Yeah,
Wow.
so it was installed correctly, probably to
Mm,
last that long.
30 years. That's good. In the Philippines, if you build like wooden one, it will not last for
Yeah.
10 years
Yeah,
even.
inside it's
It
usually
would be rotten.
like your stud walls are usually spruce or pine, and then the sheeting isn't plywood anymore. It's a wafer board, and it's just chipboard that's been pressed and glued together. So, but those aren't treated. Those they can't be exposed to the weather
Mm.
or they'll rot.
Oh, Sir LW, it's been, ano, it's almost August, so when is he coming? Keep going and
Well, it's almost
process.
August, but the problem is
Ticket few
if you
days.
try to buy a ticket now in August, it's going to cost you a lot because you're too close.
Yeah.
You need it. Usually, the way I found it, you need to be like 60 days out. That's why I didn't come meet Mylene quick enough because I bought my ticket in June. They wanted $2,000 to get here,
Yeah, we met
and I had to wait till
August.
August so I could get the ticket under 500. That was way back in 22.
Yay, Sir LW is coming. I will see you here in Robinson's Mall, Sir LW. Maybe I can recognize your face or you will recognize us. Just wave your hand. Hi, Mylene. Hey, Mylene and Jeff. It's a nice feeling when we met our first in Tacloban. Was that? one of our viewers here in our live stream. We met in Tacloban supermarket. So it's a nice feeling that we met someone. From where are you, sir? Ano, sir LW? What place you are at now? Because Sir Daniel was in Colorado and Sir LW, I can't remember where he lives. Where do you live, Sir LW? I forgot. Sorry. You know what? No, you know what? Why I ask where he lives? What's this one?
What?
It's a
Oh, I
pimple.
got a little like a mole there on the side of my nose. That's why I said I need to go to dermatologist, get this and this, like that. Then I got this mark on my hand. I don't know where that came from. It was really red the other day. Maybe it was just come and go.
This one is becoming bigger.
Yeah.
It's expensive to be in a dermatologist. Oh, I already here 240, so 20 minutes more. I'll just make it 3 hours. So what time is it? Hello? Toot, 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 toot. I feel sleepy already, honey.
Okay. You got to end your live stream before you fall asleep. You can tell you're dragging here.
No, let's wait until.
Wait till midnight.
No, it's
Four
make it 3
3.
3 hours.
3. No, we're not gonna do 3. Well, that's 12. That's just in another 5 minutes.
Or maybe 50, not to be 41 hours, so 50.
How much is it now?
9 minutes more to make it 50.
9 minutes more. I don't know where the 50. Where she's looking at the 50. Oh, right there. Okay, we want to go 20 more minutes to make it 3 hours.
3 hours. You finish your biscuit, ano?
Yep.
There's still one.
You can have that one.
I don't like it. I want the. Yes, I will recognize you and say, hey, I'm in Georgia. Atlanta, okay.
I've been there one time.
Georgia.
Pick up the Corvette. That wasn't the 85 Corvette. That was the 97 Corvette.
I don't have a hat yet in Georgia.
Why would you want a hat in Georgia?
So LW, I don't have a hat here in a hat yet in hat in
Yeah,
Georgia.
she's hinting that she wants you to bring her a hat that says Georgia on it.
Yeah, I love hat. I love hat. You'll just throw it to us, Mylene. Oh, catch, chew. Hey, nice. This is for the remote for the fan.
Yeah, we got to screw it into the wall, and then do it. We added a new fan because the old fan, the people we hired, didn't want to do the one I wanted.
You know what?
They bought an old style with the old chain.
Old chain, but it was very nice to look at. It was old style.
This operates the fan
The
at
light.
6 different speeds and the light at 3 different colors.
Imagine, Sir LW, our fan is very up, and then the chain. We need to go up in a chair just to reach the. Kind of crazy.
Even when you send a picture to the contractor, say, this is the type of fan we want. You know, it has 3 blades. It's wood colored. Okay, it's brown, dark brown. And we come into our apartment and we look up and we've got this fan that's got not 3 blades, but 8 blades.
8 blades.
And it's like a gray color.
Gold
gray. There's nothing what we wanted. Another one of those things about the Philippines, you just got to have your patience.
Mhm.
You know, that's why did you buy that fan? Well, we couldn't find the other one.
Couldn't find the other one. That's the available
Could
one.
have called me. I would have ordered it for him. It's online. They could.
Yeah, that's a problem in the Philippines.
So in fact, they did that in 2 rooms.
Yeah, the
So
same.
now we have to. We took the one out in the bedroom, but now we have to wait because the fan we got, like this one, we have
It's a
because they stepped the ceiling down. The blade hits the part that's stepped down, so we had to get one that hung down farther. So now we're waiting for that to get in. So one of the things we're waiting for to get done, so we can
Oh,
rent.
you ordered for the room?
Yeah, it's supposed to be here the day we leave, the 29th. The day we leave to go back to Leyte, it's supposed to be
Oh, we
here.
need to put a
I know. If it doesn't, we don't get it, we'll write another waiver so they'll drop it
waiver.
off. All the other things, Tim, uh, your eye drops, they're
Eye
in
drops.
Leyte.
Mhm.
The magnets to find the screws in the ceiling of the bedroom in Leyte came too. So we got all kinds of work to do when we get to Leyte.
Yeah, Jeff is
We
always
go back and
busy.
forth. We work in Leyte, then we order stuff that comes here, then we come here, and then we work here, and then we order stuff in Leyte, and we go back. Couple.
Yes. Thank you, Sir LW. I'm addicted to hot. Whenever we go for a vacation, I'm really complaining. I just want hot in any place. So
This is what happens when we go on vacation. The two Singapore hats.
yeah, thank you, Sir LW. Yeah, but thank you so much. I will bring two. You can have a couple that. Yes. Thank you. Couple hat. Couple. I remember I remember there was a foreigner. That was like in my 20s that time, and then I was working in Manila in a mall. In a, what do you call this one? The mall in Manila, I forgot already. Then there was a foreigner that I want a Filipina wife. I want a Filipina wife, and he stood in front of the door, and I hide at the back of the. I'm still, I'm still scared that time because I'm not that. Two of them, they're wearing white T-shirt, and then I want a Filipina wife in the. We were thinking that was a joke. Maybe that was it wasn't a joke. Why they wore that kind of stuff? Then they stood in front of the door, and then they're looking at us. We are three Filipinas in that. Then they were standing. Maybe that's real. Maybe that's like they're not
I don't think
joking.
they're joking, no.
Yeah, maybe they're not joking. I just don't know about foreigners before that time. I don't have any idea. Maybe they're not joking that time. I just hide and I didn't go out anymore until they left. The effort to climb a ladder to pull the chain just reached just reached to the switch. Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
She doesn't have to get the ladder. She just calls me over. Come, Jeff, come over and pull the chain.
I remember Sir no Sir LW. I'm 5'6". My height is the very
She's a
tall.
tall Filipina, yes.
I'm very tall as a Filipina. I'm 5'6",
A normal Filipina is sub 5 foot.
4'5",
That's sub
4'11".
5 foot, below 5 foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
She's 5'6". So
5'6". I'm 5'6".
she's always taller than the rest of the Filipinas around.
Yeah, I feel like I'm giant. And Venus said, I feel like I'm a dwarf of you
Yeah.
guys. Because my other one, because my the other friend of her was also tall. So she was telling this morning, I feel like I'm a dwarf of you guys. Sir LW still laughing with the effort to climb a ladder to pull the chain just reached to the switch. You're kind of crazy. Why do you think? Why they didn't think about that?
Well,
My
just
God.
yeah. Rather than have a switch like we have with this thing,
Yeah, in
so
five
much
six,
nicer.
I cannot reach it. My God, I need to.
And the problem is the other thing. They only wire it with two wires, so you have two wires. They can operate the light and the fan, but each one has to operate separately. You have a chain for the light, a chain for the fan. So no matter what you flip it on, you turn the light back on and off, it'll stay the same thing. So
Jeff is the one who and tell Sir LW about how they did with the wooden thing just to have maybe that's the wood that they put the thing just to hold the fan maybe
yeah, they had a piece of wood up there
piece of
to,
wood.
to screw the fan into. When I said, well, the fans are kind of heavy, so you should anchor the ceiling to the concrete deck above. But they did. They just put a piece of wood up that laid over the, the hardboard, which is it's 1/4 inch cement board is what they use for the like drywall, just 1/4 inch cement board. They just laid a piece of 3/4 inch plywood on top that they had used for the cabinets when they built the cabinets, and then screwed anchored the bracket that holds the ceiling fan on that. So it's not really held up by the subfloor. It's just the whole floor. But the lights, the ones we got that we replaced it with, are like 1/3 the weight, so we don't have to worry about the weight. So
Yeah,
it's
they
just
didn't do it correctly here, Sir LW. That's the problem because as much as they can hide, like for example, Jeff discovered that what they did in that in that ceiling when he removed the ceiling fan, he discovered what they do on that ceiling. It's not really that the same as you guys built
yeah,
in America.
the quality of contract. They'll do
Yeah,
anything they can to make it
yeah,
work, whether it's right or wrong. That's the problem. Every time we would come,
yeah.
we would find that things were done in a shabby way because they just want to get it done rather
Get
than.
it done. Yeah,
One of the problems you can't blame. One of the problems is you can't find the correct items you need to
correct
do it correctly.
materials.
So they do with what they have, which is the one thing I really didn't like when we had this place remodeled or fit out is what they call it. We thought they
Because
were going to buy the kitchen cabinets, new kitchen cabinets from a cabinet shop. They didn't. They just bought the
wood.
laminated uh, wood
Mm,
and then cut it up for the the drawers, the drawer boxes, the drawer front,
mm,
the cabinet doors, the cabinet shelves, the cabinet box, all made out of the same product,
yeah.
which is a what's that laminate on the front for not Formica, but something like it. But then when they attach them together, they put a screw in, and then to cover up the screw, we have a white cabinet. They just filled it with white putty or white. I don't think it's silicone, but it's some kind of white uh, sealant.
Sealant.
And so you look at this cabinet on the side, and it's really nice, shiny, and then got a couple spots around the bottom where it looks like they took their finger and wiped this white stuff around. They didn't just put it on the head of the screw; they just wiped a big old gob on it. So there's just big old gobs of this white stuff all over. So one of those
Yeah.
things you look at and go, I wish I would have known that. I wish I would have known beforehand.
And also, Sir LW, the way they built the, what do you call this one? The sprinkle for the fire
Oh,
thing.
the fire sprinklers, they covered them up with the ceiling.
The
They
fire sprinkle.
covered them up,
This is the fire sprinkle. They cover it up for like they make a box. How can they
box around it because it's
box
supposed to
around it?
spray
Like
out the water if it's a fire, and they put a board in front of it.
yeah, in front of it, and then it's already inside the box. So how can they sprinkle the water if
It wasn't one time; they did it 3 times
Jeff told them
before
how
we
can
finally you
yeah.
can't do that.
Jeff told them this is the fire extinguish fire sprinkle. How can this one, how can we use that one? How can they spread the water if you put the cover, like they put a box on it, like the sprinkle should like it facing here, so how can they like how many inches? So Jeff told them to do like this is not the right one. So yeah, okay sir, they remove it, and then still the second day still the same, they put three times they got wrong. They don't
And it wasn't
understand.
just one in the
Yeah.
apartment. It's one in the living room, one in the bedroom.
And in the bedroom,
But,
this one, yeah.
But the fire sprinkler, and they'd have the wood boxes up right next to the side, and then sticking out, and they box it in. And
They box us in
and then,
box.
then I say you can't cover the front up, so then they take the front off, but they leave it so close
So
that
close.
the only place it's going to squirt is straight out. It's not going to. So then tell me, you got to be back 12 inches, on each side. You got to go back 12 inches. And then you come back and they move it back like 2 inches. And then they put a board in the front. No! So it got kind of comical at the end. Every time we come, we say, well, they did it right. They didn't have it right this time.
It's a good thing you saw how they installed the fan.
That's the thing. If you have anything done in the
in
Philippines,
Philippines.
and if you have any knowledge of construction or anything, make sure you're here whenever they're here, because
So-
even just the other day we had somebody work on the other condo, and if we weren't there to tell them
Yeah.
how to do it, I mean, in fact, there's one time we were sitting in the bedroom and we weren't watching, and they did something wrong. They did the tile work, and they do the tile, and usually what happens is they take the cover off the electrical box, and then they cut the tile just as big as the electrical box. This guy put the cover on, and then he marked it. Okay, the outside, and then he cut the tile back, 1/8 inch or 1/4 inch back from that cover. So instead of the cover going over the tile, the cover goes on, and then he had to fill it in around the outside with grout, which doesn't look very good. This looks terrible. But, I just said, oh, yeah, that's it. Things like that just drive you up the wall, but you can't. Okay, you just have to settle with that.
It's a good thing so how they installed the fan. That could have been bad situation after a few months or years. Yes, that's true.
Yes. Well, the hazard thing with they have to have a guy come in and finalize it. The engineer has to come in, and so the engineer comes in,
Also,
the
they
conduit
check.
engineer, and he checks everything. It's right. But it would have been really funny if I never said anything, and then he came in and said, "Oh, that's not going to work." After it was all done, and have to come in and redo everything, because they've got this. We got a whole wall mirror,
Yeah.
and that could have been in the way and stuff. So it's good that we were there, but it's just if you don't know construction, make sure you hire somebody that's knowledgeable.
And if you're not sure that they really know what to do, just stay there and then tell them what's the
Yeah.
correct. So it's a kind of thing that sometimes Jeff is a kind of he feel like regret whenever he's trying to pay someone to do this kind of stuff, and then at the end he will just be there staying the whole day correcting them that this is not the right one, they should do like this, should do like this, and then at the end he paid too much, and then he will say, oh, I'd rather much better if I'm the one who did this.
Yeah, let me
So
correct you
right,
on one thing. You never pay
and
too
then-
much, because let me just put it this way. We had a guy who's come in just this last week
the cabinet.
to do just to do the tile on the backsplash.
Oh yeah, in
And-
Partenor.
And to dig out and put these electrical boxes into the wall rather than surface mount them. And let's say they were there for maybe 6 hours the first day and maybe 4 hours the second day.
Second day. Yeah.
Okay. And I ask him, how much do I need to pay you? And he says, how about 3,000?
How about
3,000
3,000?
pesos.
Is it okay? Then
That's less than $50.
yeah.
So for $50, these guys came in and worked, for the better part of each day for 2 days, and they're trying to do the best they can, but they're not the professionals we see in the States. So, like, I never look at it like we're paying too much. What I look at is, I waste 2 days being here. I could have just done it myself, but for $50, it's don't worry. But I'm frustrated because I should have watched them and caught that before they did the thing with the dot.
Yeah.
So those are the things that's kind of annoying. Is if they won't ask if this is the way you want it, this way or that way. They're just going to go in and do it the way they've always done it. And unless you stop them and tell them the way you want it won't get done the way you're thinking of. Because they do things totally different here. Everything is different. So
Yeah, Jeff, you know what, Sir LW? Jeff changed the smart lock here. He bought new smart lock, a different one. He set up a different one.
yeah, that's another one. That's the contractor
Yeah.
told us they were going to have a smart lock that you can be able to turn it on and off from wherever you are. And then she put one in that didn't work with the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, he changed that one, the smart lock here. He changed the water heater here. So he changed the fan. So whatever he can change here, he will change. And then, yeah, so that's a problem because he always change it, and he noticed that they didn't do it well. So it's a good thing that he changed it.
Well, that's the thing. If you can go in all these other places, like places we rented, you always have to think something that wasn't quite right.
Yeah.
Especially here with showers, it's just very seldom do you get a shower that has much water coming out of it, and very seldom they
Water
get
pressure, hot
Yeah.
water, yeah,
usually not that hot, usually not very much pressure.
pressure.
So there's always something wrong, and so when you have a place of your own, you want it to be okay. You want it to be the way you want it. It's just I'm like everybody else.
He changed also the P trap. P trap here. You correct that P trap here.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah,
drain,
Petra,
the drain
so-
under the sink was
Yeah.
leaking and stuff. So yeah. We made a mistake, but we wanted to change to where we moved the washer from the bathroom
Yeah.
to under the sink in here. But the way they did it, it's kind of like, well, uh, there's really no way you can keep the moisture out because the way even just the way the drains work. Here they don't have the standpipe on a washer. They usually just go into the floor, and I didn't want that. I wanted to have it like a standpipe. But no matter what you do, there's going to have this
Correction.
moisture that comes up from the drain, and then you get the cockroaches and stuff. And right off the bat, I realized with that moisture underneath the sink, it's going to get rotten. It's going to smell. It's bad enough having to have a grease trap underneath your sink. So then it just seemed like it was more trouble. So then we put the washer back into the bathroom, and then we had a cabinet built to replace where the opening was for the washer. And even that, we hired the guys. They built the drawer cabinet to go in place, but when they put it in, they didn't know how to make the drawers all line up, because one side was up or down, and so it makes all the drawers skewed. So what I do? I came in and fixed it. Right?
Yeah, he came after they left.
They didn't know how to fix it.
After they left, the contractor for the cabinet, Jeff immediately did it. So yeah, it's perfect. After they said that they cannot do like
It's
that
just the
because
way it
of the
fits,
wood, yeah, something like that. But Jeff, he knows that what's wrong, so he did it by himself, and then it's perfect
The
now.
problem is you have to go buy the tools you need.
Yeah,
So
tools.
now I keep accumulating tools.
Lots of tools already, Sir LW. He has lots of tools here
So,
because every time he wants to do something, he will buy a tools. So, so anyway, Sir LW, maybe you have something to do. Anyway, sir, thank you so much. How do you fix the water pressure for showers?
well, the water pressure sometimes it's just the valve that you have. Like in Leyte, we have a valve that's on the bottom. If you're familiar with Philippines, they have like a tap on the bottom, about knee high, where you open up and you can fill a bucket up. And they usually put one in for a shower that has two outlets. It has one handle that opens up this spigot that goes in the bucket. They have another one that goes out to a hose that goes up to your shower or your water heater. Usually that valve is not made to put much water through the shower because I think they realize that most showers can't handle a lot of pressure because they won't heat the water up that fast. But if you find one of those and you're not getting any pressure, if you open that up and find out if there's any blockage, because a lot of times you take the hose off and you'll have a little screen inside. It has all kinds of rocks in there that's built up or calcium deposits. And you have to clean that off. But even the house we have in Leyte, we have a pressure pump, and we put a water heater outside with a shower, and we turn it on there. We get a bunch of water coming out of there, but the upstairs doesn't have any water coming out of it, and it's because of that valve. But there's nothing else I can hook up to it. So when we go back to Leyte, I've already ordered another one that I'll replace it with, and hopefully that'll fix that. But usually it's just something in filled up the screen. They usually have a screen inside that goes into a water heater, and that usually gets plugged up. Or a lot of times it might be the valve that just doesn't open up full flow. And if that's not the case, you can, if you got a pump that's not pumping high enough, in Leyte our pump goes up to 60 pounds, and then goes down to 30 pounds before it kicks on again. So we don't get a lot of water out of that one either. So
Yeah, but you fix it, the water pressure. The normal water pressure for that water was like in a bucket. It will take like maybe 10 minutes before it fill up the whole bucket.
Well,
remember?
One thing that people don't understand about pressure, if the pressure coming into your house is a certain pressure, it's never going to get higher pressure. The problem is when you open the tap at the end, it's what they call friction loss of what the water has to go through to get out. Every time it has to go through a 90 or a valve where it's a smaller restriction, it slows the flow. So you're probably talking about the flow, the water flow that comes out rather than the pressure. Because you can have a low pressure and have a lot of water coming out if you got to lodge your line. But usually the lines are so small, people want to save money putting the line from their tap up to their water heater, rather than get a next higher size line. It would give you a lot more water flow for the same pressure. So it's kind of like you have to have somebody that understands that kind of stuff to go in there and kind of find out how to get more flow.
Oh,
from all the places we've rented and stuff before we had our own place, almost all of them, were the maintenance issues. You can tell the shower needed to be cleaned out, and one of the easiest things to do is if you get a bowl of vinegar and fill it with vinegar and take the shower head out or stick it in to the bowl of vinegar and let it sit there. It's usually the shower head, where it comes out, where it gets built up with mineral deposits, and the vinegar is sitting in overnight in vinegar will take that all out. Where we do that with the ones in Leyte too, and it helps.
It helps. It teach me like that, Sir LW, and it works.
And if you got a shower head that's permanent up on top, all you got to do is take a baggie, fill it with vinegar, and wrap it up, and then get some rubber bands and tie it on so it stays. The shower head stays
like
in
overnight.
Overnight.
It works, Sir LW. It works.
But as far as the pressure, I think a lot of people think it's pressure. If the pressure's coming in at one pressure, it's always going to be that pressure unless you have a pump system you can adjust.
So anyway, Sir LW, do you have more question? We are here.
The water pressure thing is something that I kind of know about because I'm a licensed plumber, so I know that.
It's a plumber, so it's a good thing that we don't have that problem. It's a problem of all the homeowners in our unit. So
we're the only one that has clean water.
We're the only one that we have the clear water. Most of them in our group chat really the complaint are all like water and also the water pressure. There's no water today, something like that, and we don't have any problem because we have that water tank and chip.
Yeah, our water in Leyte is cleaner than the water here in Galleria.
So it's clear. Yeah, here I noticed there's yellowish.
Yeah, you spent a whole day cleaning the shower out because it was all rusty colored.
Need to put the baking soda. So something like that. Anyway, Sir LW, you have any more question? It's already 3 hours.
Looks like nobody's asking questions. Everybody's falling asleep. So I think we better
Yeah.
go to sleep too, huh?
It's already 12 o'clock. 12:24. I will ask Sir LW. Maybe he has question. Sir LW, you have more question? Because I will end my live stream. Yeah, I will say thank you first to them. Sir LW, thank you so much. Keith and Venus, Bernie, Sir Bernie, and Sir Daniel, thank you very much. Venus and Keith, I think.
I think he's already fallen. He went to sleep.
No side. Hello, Sir No Side. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for dropping by. And also, Ate Debbie, thank you very much po. Iko, thank you. Margie and Daya, thank you very much po. And to everybody here, Sis Irene, thank you, thank you. Hello po. Thank you po, Sir No Side. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you. Thank you. No more questions from me. Okay. Thank you, Sir LW. Thank you very much. Sir No Side, thank you very much for dropping by. I have to end my live stream now because I've been here for 3 hours. All
I'm getting
right.
tired now.
Yeah, Jeff is tired already. Thank you, honey. Sir LW, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much po. All right, guys. All right, guys, I need to end my live stream. Bye-bye for now. Thank you very much. Bye, and see you in my next one. Bye. God bless. Thank you, thank you. And live stream. Ta-da.
Ay, 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 ay.